Good morning, YouTube. We are back playing some more Tweaking Awesome on Nachtflame server. We've made a pretty good amount of progress. As you can see, wearing some enchanted mage robes. Working out pretty good for me. I think I'm going to keep it up for the moment, and we might end up either switching that over to some blood magic armor. Or might even eventually, I think I'd like to make a Pneumatic Craft suit as well. So, and then maybe if we make the blood magic armor and we don't particularly care for it, we can always use it. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button. We can always use it as our cosmetic armor. I would like to have it at least for that. So, we made a lot of progress in blood magic. That's got what you guys kind of was pushing me towards last time we streamed. Get going on the blood magic, and if we come up here to the altar, there it is. You can see that we are up to tier 4. So we got our blood bricks over there. We've got a lot of self-sacrifice runes, and these ones here are capacity runes. So if I get out the right button here, B. Let's see. We killed the dragon on stream last time. I got some shulker boxes, or I got some shulkers. I managed to find a ship and get a elytra, but I have not been wearing it. I've actually just been depending pretty much on my teleports to get me around. And the elytra is actually put away in my backpack, just in case I needed it. But did a ton of blood magic. Got up to the point where I could make all the different types of slate, sacrificial knife, and then to even further enhance my self-sacrifice, I started the tranquility garden underneath the altar. And then I was gonna like move it up and make it the edge of the garden, or edge of the altar out here. It might get some more redesign to it before it's all said and done. And this pillar right here is to do a magic ritual for Mana and Artifice. So you have to be above Y level. I think it's Y level 130. You have to be above the clouds in order to
133 minimum at least.
33 minimum. Well, actually, this is at 134, so we are one above the minimum, I guess. As you can see, the clouds are drifting by. I can come up here and do that air ritual. I guess it's also a nice place to harvest a bunch of snow. Harvest snow if I wanted. I could probably just do it a whole bunch of times and then tear this down and forget about it. I might end up doing that, or I might end up making this part of something, part of the final structure of the base, visuals of it. I would really like to make something epic looking, nice and cool, something you'd be able to see from a distance. I was talking about maybe making a dragon wrapping up and around the. Hey, there's that lost llama. How do you get it there? That is curious. Anyway, it's a bit of a squirrel there. But yeah, maybe making something that like is like the dragon is got his head facing towards the sky, and breathing some kind of dragon breath up into the sky, and then make that dragon breath the platform where I would cast that ritual in the future. But I don't know if that's going to happen, or if I'm just going to end up making it like some kind of epic castle looking thing. We'll see. Maybe I'll take a vote on the YouTube polls and stuff. Do there. But point being, this is pretty well come along blood magic wise. The next probably the next thing to do would be to make that living armor. As far as the progression, if we come on back down here, we will see, we'll get to that stuff over in the field here in a second. We will see that I have a demon crucible spewing out demon essence into the area. And then down here, I've got a crystallizer. So far, all I've gotten is the raw will.
Are those in the same chunk?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Just barely. I think I could even do like one chunk away, and the crystallizer will still be able to do it because this spews essence into the chunk that it's in, and then it kind of spills over into the surrounding chunk.
Yeah.
I don't think it goes any further than that. Not sure. But I've been using this spell in my offhand that I created, this Arcane Bolt. And we got up to tier 5 in Ars Magica, so we don't have to worry about any more progression there. We pretty much can do all the things in as far as Ars Magica goes. And if we look here, now that I am tier 5, I can cast some pretty highly complex spells. In fact, you can see that it's unlimited amount of complexity and once you've reached tier 5, which allows me to then go ahead and crank up the damage on my damage spells all the way to the max, which is apparently 20. This actually works out pretty well. It one hit kills the majority of mobs, and if I keep my sentient sword, which you can see I've gotten that enchanted. Let me grab my phone here and open it up, because you guys are probably already talking to me and I'm missing it.
Yeah, Dark's just wondering if you're going to make a shulker pack.
I did. I did make a shulker pack. That is, in fact, well, let's see here. B. That's why I got 3 rows. So, turn that down. Turn that down. You probably don't want to hear my echo. So how is everyone doing today? I already got Nox's response right before the stream, so no need to repeat unless you want to let them guys know how you doing. Down in a little coffee there.
Yeah.
Some more of that in me.
I had a very long day yesterday, and glad that it's done with. Trying to recover.
Recovery, yes. Just for anybody on the server who happens to be watching this, I do have this chest full of spells. Of course, you will need to get allied with me or ask me for them if you're not my ally. But these are all just for leveling up things. And you see I've got like a touch poison, mana shield, and regular shield. There's a big difference between those two. Slow fall spell, and this dragon's breath one that I made for doing like a beam spell. That's a beam. Unfortunately, it sets everything on fire, and that's okay.
Yes, it does.
It does a lot, and that might be what you want. But the problem is fire doesn't go back out because of the no tick thing, and that's fine. There's a slow spell. I got this whole big debuff thing. I did buffs and debuffs, basically all of the ones that I could, and then I made sure to cast them a whole bunch of times to get them rote. Here real quick to the Oculus, jump down to the sorcery tab. You can see what I've gotten rote. All the ones with a full green bar are rote, and that means I can cast those using my book of rote without having to make a spell for each individual thing. Divination, is that awesomely powerful. I was messing around with that, and that allowed me to get a whole bunch of diamonds without having to specifically, or without having to mine like a whole lot of just random mining. I could go right to the diamonds, and the way that I was able to do that using the divination spell, in fact I got that one in my book here. Where is it at? The divination spell. If I just cast divination, I can see where all the ores are at in my area. See, there's some ores up in the roof. There's some ore right there. I can see that it can be a little confusing, and the way to keep you from being confused about it is to put the thing that you're looking for in your offhand. Now you see all of those ores disappeared. Now if I was down at the bottom of the world, which we're gonna just quick down at the bottom. Oops, actually let's switch this back to my blink spell. Oh, hello. Maybe I shouldn't have switched that back to. Oh, that's thank you. Kill your buddy. Ah, nice. I got some creeper spores that way. Convenient. Always use more creeper spores. I don't know if you guys caught that part of the. I think that was pretty much. I think I did that on the stream. We did that, or Knock came and was shooting creeper spores at me. It was hilarious. But that was a previous stream. There's some creeper spores. If I get a bow made, and hello, dungeon, nice. Okay. I'm not quite down far enough. Let's go further. Oh, look at that! I found diamonds. Oh, actually, I found all kinds of ore. But what did I just do with my? Oh, that is my diamond ore. I accidentally placed it when I teleported. Oops. That's the one bad thing about having it in your offhand. I mean, make sure that I have my silk touch on before I break it again. There we go. Put that back in my offhand. Lots of mob noises in the background. Okay. I didn't actually make any progress down deeper here. See if I can get a little deeper and we can show you how this works. No. Maybe we can find some diamond ore in this water around here somewhere. I think I have respiration, yes. Yes, I do. I did get respiration on my helmet, so that I should be able to swim around much easier in these underwater caverns. Okay, there we go. There is some diamonds right there. I know they're diamonds there because my divination tells me so. And I can easily get right to them. Straight to them. There they are. Diamonds. Isn't that awesome? And I know there's one right there. And there we go. That's how that works. That's all there is to it. Pretty awesome spell. And I think it's low tier, isn't it? It's like tier 1. So, yeah, highly recommend making yourself the divination spell. Especially.
It's tier 2.
Oh, it's tier 2. Well, that's still pretty early. That's still very early in the progression.
Oh yes, quite.
So, I love these crystals. The new crystals. I like this a lot better than the way they used to be. For the crystal caves. Hello, you. Alright, well, let's switch this back up. Of course, now I want the divination spell to go away. There is a way that I can do that, though. If I want that divination spell to go away. And I go with the Mana Weaver's Wand. I think it's circle. Actually, let's check. Yeah, it's circle. Get a circle here. There's circle. There we go. That dispels all the magic effects on me. And then we can switch over. I've got my buff. This buff, because all of these spells are now rote, this buff spell applies Mana Shield, Regular Shield, Strength, Night Vision, and Slow Fall. And they each, I've adjusted them each to last 1 minute, so that the entire buff, all the buffs last 1 full minute. Now I've got a second kind of buff right here called Mobility. If we look at that one, this one applies Haste, Jump, Swim. I think what was it called? It's not just Swim, it's something Swim. Swift Swim, which is basically dolphin speed, and that's adjustable by magnitude. I've got that magnitude maxed. I don't have the jump magnitude maxed because it gets pretty ridiculous. It goes up to 9. I'm leaving it at 5. Still pretty crazy at that. And that one also gives me the night vision. I figure that helps me a little bit with mobility. And then this is my favorite one right here, the Thor's hammer. And right over there is a good thing to demonstrate this on. So before we go closer, let's hit the buff again. Switch it back to Thor's hammer. And there's a creeper right over there. Probably have to deal with him too. So let's see. Boom, he's dead. So now witches are highly resistant to magic, so I still have to go and get them with the sword. But they take enough damage that they are preoccupied. I'm not even gonna chase that one down, it's not worth it. But there you go, that's my Thor's hammer spell, and that's even not that. That isn't even the maximum damage I could possibly do. So if we look at this one, that is simply emanation and lightning damage, with all of the modifiers on the lightning damage cranked up: magnitude 10, radius 10, and of course the emanation is also cranked up. Maximum radius, not the maximum height, but and also I don't have maximum duration on it. But that's what I call my Thor's hammer, and it is highly effective at removing large masses of mobs all at once. So yes, Darkfire says good advice. You're gonna make that divination spell. Yeah, highly recommend. So there's your solution for finding your Certus Quartz, Noct. You were having
Yeah. I actually just inscribed myself with a divination spell. I'm gonna go make it here shortly.
Oh, good. Glad my stream's paying off for somebody. At least somebody's getting something out of it. I like that. All right, well, let's get back up to the surface and we'll talk some more about what we got going up there. I think that is the majority of the magic, end game magic stuff kind of revealed. Oh, I got one more thing to show you with the blood magic. And I was tooling around in the nether, which I can actually go to now without dying. Well, I can actually get around the nether, and I'm pretty good at the moment. So, actually, what I want to do is grab my bag out, clear a couple of these things out so I have enough space for it, and then just cast this. Back away. What did I just put in? Okay. Did I put the wrong thing in there? I did put the wrong thing in. I'm going to send the sword back out. Put my mana wand away. There we go. That's better. I could probably put my sacrificial knife on here now. I have additional slots. Maxed out my tool belt. We look there. Tool belt is now maxed out. 9 slots. I think that's max. You would know. Yeah. So that's maxed out. And then made a alchemy table. Woohoo! Alchemy table. So I can do all those little ritual things. Maybe we will do some of those here shortly. Because like I said, I don't have the living armor yet, and that's one of the things I need to do for blood magic. But I did make this thing, the alchemical reaction chamber. So I distinctly remember somebody asking me some things, and I probably gave them the wrong answer because I was thinking, old blood magic. And I think it was, can you recycle the blood orbs, like the lower tier blood orbs? So, you start out with your weak blood orb, and then you go to your apprentice. Then you get a magician's blood orb. This right here, Sanguine Reverter, if we look at the recipe for that, is made in the Hellfire Forge. You need an imbued slate, so you got to have at least a tier 3 altar. And then you can make the Sanguine Reverter, which allows you to, if we look at the uses, and come over here to the ARC recipes, the Arcane, Alchemical Reaction Chamber. I don't want to say Arcane, but it's Alchemical Reaction Chamber. This is how, in this version of Blood Magic, you get blood shards. So the demon summoning and the whole having to fight the demons to get the first blood shard or whatever, that's out. And then now it's all done in this arc. Yeah, the Alchemical Reaction Chamber. The arc. We'll call it the arc from now on. Just so I'm not confusing myself again. Well, I'll still be confusing myself. Who are we kidding? But anyway, to get your first weak blood shard, you create some imbued slates, throw them into the arc with the sanguine and reverter in it, and you get weak blood shards with a small chance of getting an additional one. So that's how you get these now. Just by making slates and then chopping them up with these magical shears, we'll call them. But you can also throw your old blood shards or blood orbs back in here to get the original material back. So I threw my weak blood orb in here and got a diamond back. Threw my apprentice one in there and got my block of redstone back. Now I still need to make my master orb, so I doubt that I would want to revert that because that's pretty close to maximum tier. And I'm currently using the magician's orb, which I believe is in my bag right there. There it is. Let me clean my inventory up real quick. And then we can get back to doing the fun stuff. Tons of coal. I've got more creeper spores to add to the pile there. I think I can make, if we look at these, the mischief arrows. Yeah, I could make about half a stack of those right now. That would be fun. But this blast-proof plating is pretty interesting because that would allow us to create the griefer armor and blast-proof blocks, which I'm not sure if those are... I doubt that they are witherproof. You know, yeah. But maybe. I doubt it, though. It doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't really say. Maybe I could look that up. We could always just test it because I've got 3 wither skeleton skulls. And that is a result of doing that nether exploration. I'm probably getting off on a tangent here, so let me finish.
There is another way to check.
Is there?
Uh-huh. Advanced tooltips. Look at the block tags.
It doesn't. Yeah, no, it doesn't. I have advanced tooltips on and didn't say anything about it.
Then it's not witherproof, guaranteed.
Okay.
Look at what was it? Bedrock.
Bedrock.
And the block tags there. Minecraft : wither _ immune.
Maybe I don't.
That's the block tag you'd be looking for.
3H. Oh, I guess I didn't have them turned on. So there we go. Now we can see the black tags. Minecraft, dragon immune, and wither immune. Okay. We're looking for wither immune. Let's look at those again. The blast-proof blocks. They are piglin loved. And they're Scavenger, Ravager, blast-proof items. Okay, so no, not weatherproof though. Okay, now we know. But anyway, that armor looks kind of interesting. Could be something I might want to use as a cosmetic, or even maybe just use. I don't know, because some of the if we look at, let's look at helmets. There we go. There's all of our helmet options. So if we look at the golden helmet, it's piglin loved, and we want to have some kind of armor that's piglin loved if we don't want to have to be killing the piglins as we're running through the nether. Now that's not an issue. Now that I've got ultimate power, I can just smack them down whenever they come at me. But oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that needs to be fixed. The gold helmet with the probe on it is not piglin loved. Well, that should be, yeah, that should be fixed. But that's not my fault. Living armor, definitely not piglin loved. But this one right here, the griefer helmet, is piglin loved. So you could wear the piglin arm or the griefer armor, which is like pretty much equivalent to diamond. If I'm looking here, it's close. It's not quite. Almost as good as diamond. It has some of the toughness. So it's like between iron and diamond as far as its quality, but overall the griefer armor would keep you safe in the nether from the piglins, at least if that was a problem for you. Now the pneumatic helmet, nope, not piglin loved. Not piglin loved. Okay, anyway, so that's the thing. And there are some other armors too that don't list as helm. There's like the traveler stuff. What is it called?
Yeah.
There's like a special set.
I don't think it has a specific name. I was looking it up by the mod environmental.
Yes. Oh, there. That's probably an easy way. RO, and you can see that there is a lot of awesome blocks added by environmental. We got terracotta bricks. I do like the brick texture, so I might even be building with some of those. We've got these mossy thatch type blocks. Oops. All kinds of new flowers, and yeah, when I did some exploration to the west, I got to see some of this new stuff. We even got a wisteria. Ooh, there's a purple wisteria? I need that. And a blue wisteria. I've got white wisteria. I also did get some cherry saplings. I haven't planted those out yet. I've got white wisteria. If you happen to come across purple wisteria, I'm all about that. And actually all of them. I wouldn't mind having them all. But that's more wood types, even more wood types that we can use. A twig nest? Interesting. Is that? I wonder if those wonder if that does something for chickens. I bet it does. Or maybe it's just a decoration. Things that we got to experiment, and I'll let you know in the future. Yak pants. I forgot about these. There's these yaks that, yep, yakety yak. Yaks that spawn out in the world, and I think there's a whole set of armor for that. If we look at the usages on the yak hair, maybe it's just the pants. Guess it's just the pants. Okay. Well, anyway, it can be substituted for string and in a couple of the candle recipes. It looks like. But this right here is what I was talking about: the Thieves' Hood, the Healer's Pouch, the Architect's Belt, and the Wanderer's Boots. And you can see each one of these has its own way of kind of leveling up, and it gives you additional buffs, bonuses as it levels up, as far as from what I understand. I have not. Well, I did get one piece of this, but I ended up giving it to my wife, and she doesn't play that often, so I probably won't see it again, at least not for a while. But Nock has been playing with, what was it? You got the healers, the architect belt.
I got the belt, yeah.
Which
has been increasing reach as it levels up.
There you go, guys. So if you want to be able to place blocks a little further away, grab yourself one of those. And the other nice thing is with all of the Team Abnormals mods, it adds in quite a bit of new types of food. And because of our Spice of Life Potato Edition, oops, but I wanted to open this. There we go. Because of our Spice of Life Potato Edition stuff, we've got just probably do that. We've got buffs. We've got continuous buffs of speed, regeneration, and strength. Now, what else I was trying to show you is the book. There's the book. Currently, my diversity is 16.63. This is something that's going to get, hopefully I'm going to be able to tweak this and for the next update and get it a little more refined specifically for our pack and our food set, so that we will be able to eventually get, I'm still gonna track like 32, but I want to adjust the diversity values, and I want to adjust the thresholds and the bonuses that it gives you at those thresholds. As we go through, you can see threshold. I am currently at like something. It is possible to get to 18 in this pack currently the way it is.
Actually, up to 21 and a half.
21, yeah. Well, you're not going to be able to get to the next one, which is 25 after 18. So,
yeah.
But that's how that all works. Now, there's some kind of weird, I don't know if it's a bug or maybe it's working right. I didn't actually add these up. So if I go, I got 2 there, health, 2 there, 2 there. So that would be 6. 8, 10. I guess I am getting the proper health bonus. So once I'm done, I guess we'll be able to go up to like 30 life. and that's pretty awesome.
Except that the max health, as you initially go through the leveling up, gives you 2 HP, which is 1 heart up by you.
Oh, 1 heart.
I don't know what effect is causing it to double on us, but
yeah,
at some point, rejoining and or dimensional travel causes it to double the bonus for whatever reason.
Okay, so there is some kind of bug going on there, and hopefully that'll be fixed in the future. But well, ideally I think 20 health is really enough anyway. But if it's doubling consistently, then maybe I'll just maybe we'll spread it out. We'll figure it all out. But it's gonna get tweaked and adjusted as the pack gets updates to it. So. Now, okay, talked about that. Oh, and the main reason I wanted to get to this tech level in Blood Magic, since I went on a big major tangent after looking at this, is we talked about environmental. So let me know if there's something specifically you want me to look at, talk about, or cover during the stream, and I will happily squirrel for you. I'll chase that squirrel down right up a tree. But ancient debris, Debris, debris. So if we look at ancient debris, actually, let's look at the usages of ancient debris. I got 1 piece of this out of a bastion, right? Is that what they call the? Yeah, bastion. I got 1 piece of this out of a bastion, out of a chest, while I was just kind of raiding it. But I want to get the ability to make a better backpack. And I might be able to do that. I think I need 4 pieces, but if we look at the usages in the arc furnace, I could just cook it. It's with lava crystal or primitive fuel cell. Could just cook it and get another scrap, but that's not what we want to do. What we really want to do is do this. We can get the ancient debris fragments. We get 3 of them if we use the explosive powder. And then if we look at that and we use a tuning resonator thing, we can get the gravel. Yeah, because that's the only way you can use the debris fragments. And then we can get whatever these are. Tiny corrupted dust. I'm not sure even how those. Well, I'm not even sure how all that works just yet. Maybe it doesn't. It does something. It doesn't say that it does anything, but I bet it does if I look in the
and they are unlocalized names, so they may still be work in progress on those too.
Yeah. There's quite a bit of stuff in Blood Magic and some of these mods that are in fact still works in progress. So. But if we look at the ancient debris gravel usages, we can then knock that down with some cutting fluid to scrap to sand, scrap sand. Well, sand, and then that can then be cooked for a nether scrap each. So basically, we can triple it, right? We can triple it, but then when we get to that sand, instead of cooking it like in the furnace, if we cook it in our rune forge. As you can see, I've got an upgrade on this now. It's now a what you call it?
Brimstone forge.
Brimstone upgrade on it. So it's quite a bit faster. And because I have these little pedestals and crystals on the side, thank you for helping me out, man. My brain's not working right now.
I gotcha.
Words are not flowing out of my mouth hole the way they should.
Yep.
They're not reaching from my brain pan to my mouth hole. They're getting cut off and interrupted and spilling out all over the place. Anyway, this is faster and it doubles. So from 1 ancient debris, I should be able to get 6 pieces of scrap total. At least that's the theory. Let's test the theory. Before I can test the theory, though, we gotta put some more of these drop things away. Drops. Put that away. I've got an actual barrel just for rotten flesh down here, and just for bones, because I was getting so many of them. And the other thing I want to work on today is as soon as I get done talking about this magic and doing this scrap thing, I want to start working into Applied Energistics. And so there's a whole bunch of stuff we got to do with that. So we got tons of things to get done today. I don't know how far we're going to get. I might even stream a little bit longer depending on how things are going. And then blood magic. Put those demon wheels up in there. And if we look in here, by the way, if we're looking here, one of the things I thought was awesome, and something I told you wrong the other day, is that there wasn't anything to show the ritual. Well, there is. There is something to show the ritual. If you get your Sanguine Sanctum, and the recipe for this is just a piece of glass of the book. You get your Sanguine Sanctum, you go to the Blood Altar, you click on Blood Altar here, and you scroll over to where it starts showing the different tiers. You can click the Visualize button, and it'll show you in the world a ghost image. And then I can place that temporarily. Oops, where did it go? Oh, it went into the ritual stone there. I can place that temporarily, and then I can use that as a guide to build the ritual so that I can make sure that I am getting it right. So somebody else was asking about that. And then if you want it to go away without having completed it, you can just click here to clear it. Now it's gone. So that is still in the pack, but it's not a different item other than the book. It's just the book now. So if you're going to be getting into blood magic, highly recommend that you craft this book and read through it, because there are so many things that you can't get from JEI that blood magic does. So like the whole thing about the Incense Altar. This will reasonably, I don't want to say that it's like super in-depth, but it'll at least get you enough information that you can get it working, and this is good information right here. So I need to diversify my tranquility area, and then I would get an even bigger bonus to the blood when I use the tranquility bonus. Hey Cubic, how you doing this morning? Welcome to the stream. We are talking about all the uber powerful magic that I've progressed through and using it right now. We're thinking about using our blood magic to get some better nether scrap. And then I got off on a tangent talking about these minecart contraptions that you see in here. What those are stored spawners from a dungeon. So I'm gonna get 8. I think
oh, you dirty man! I hadn't even thought of that.
I'm gonna get 8 stored spawners up, and then I'm gonna use that to make my sacrificial altar. Oh, you know what's even more awesome? These are, well, at least 4 of these, possibly only 3 of them, but I think at least we'll say at least 3 of these, 3 out of these 5, are wither skeleton spawners from the bottom level. So I'll be able to get. They
don't drop skulls.
Oh, they don't.
Nope.
Well, that's okay. I have an alternative plan for that. And the alternative plan involves the same way that I got these first 3, which is to go over to a different. In fact, we'll just jump into the nether real quick so I can show you guys on the map. Oh, we'll talk about that when we get back through the squirrels. All the squirrels! Squirrels all over the place. I gotta chase them. Cubic is good. Got somewhere with the JEI integration, it looks like.
I hear you, Cubic.
Nice.
Yeah. Sorry, I hear you, gentlemen. Need more coffee. Goodness, see how badly I need more coffee right now.
Hello. Wow, there's all kinds of. Oh, there's a fairy in here. What are you doing in the nether, fairy?
It probably
pixie.
Came through somebody's portal.
Pixie. Nasty little pixie. Okay. He dropped some stuff. Get that. Okay. I just mainly came over here so I could look at the map. So, over here is where I've been getting my blazes. Nock was nice enough to set up a ritual that I can teleport to. can kill some blazes. I can fill up any blaze burners I need that way. Real easy, fast, convenient. Thank you. But I decided that... Sorry, go ahead.
This is not a problem.
No. But I decided I wanted a place to hunt Wither Skeleton, and I didn't want to mess up his fortress, quote unquote, his. So I went off and decided to find my own. Hello. I've got time for you right now. Setting me on fire. Nasty little thing. Here. Let's just do this real quick so I can look at the map in peace. So I wanted a place to go off and make my own kind of Wither Skeleton farm. So I did a little exploration. I found this really cool thing, which is a demon hive. Ooh, I really want to show this to you guys, but it's kind of maybe that'll be on a different stream because it takes a while to get over there. I don't have a fast teleport back there, so. But a demon hive. Ooh, it is really cool looking. Looks very neat, and it spawns lots of those lantern demons.
Yep, that's a lantern wraith nest.
Wraith nest. Okay, I just quickly.
Yes, they look like hives. They're really cool looking. Screenshots I've seen. I haven't actually seen one in game yet. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, well, there's where it's at. It's at -1764, positive 369. If you want to go look at it. But I found this fortress over here, which is like super ideal because it's compact, has a lot of double back passages on it, and it's mostly over lava, so it would be relatively easy to set it up to be a Wither Skeleton farm. And that's or I could just go over there and run around and find Wither Skeletons on a whim. But I need to set up a teleportation thing over there, which I when I was exploring, I did not remember to take my See, I love having this in my offhand because with that in my offhand and my sentient sword in my main hand, I get demon will every time I kill something with that spell, and it kind of acts a little bit like having a bow in your offhand, except considerably more powerful. This is where I set up my ritual for doing the to get the fire motes, which is why they got this weird shape of this rock slate in the nether there, if you guys are wondering about that. But I do like killing demons. Ooh, I like killing demons. And it's so nice having some decent protection. It doesn't seem like this would be a lot of protection. If you look at the armor, it's pretty low. But if I combine that using my buff spell, that gives me, you see, resistance 3 and mana shield 5, which any incoming damage will be applied to my mana bar instead of my health bar. Very nice. These guys are no trouble for me at all with this combination of equipment, spells, and everything else. So, feeling much safer in the nether now. I can even one-hit these guys and it doesn't make everybody mad because they just instantly die. Alright, enough of that tangent. Let's get to the next tangent. Okay, and I'm going to take that out of my hand just to be safe. Because this guy right here is awesome. The Bufalon, which I found on my trip to the west. So you can see I went on a big long trip to the west. There's a dungeon. That's the next closest dungeon that I know of to my place right now. I'm sure there's probably more. I just haven't done like the spiral thing. There's this dungeon right here that's pretty well where I've been raiding and mining and doing all the gathering stuff. And also where I go to get experience and level up my demon will crystal things. This dungeon I haven't been in at all. I am trying to save that for Whisper. I basically marked that for her. And then I went way to the west. I'm trying to remember exactly where I found the Bufalon. I think it was in this area right here. In this frozen biome. So they should spawn in most cold biomes, most really cold biomes that aren't mountain. Anyway, chance of it. Maybe it was over here. Maybe it was over here. That looks more likely because it was pretty far away. And eventually, I found some jungle. No, really, guys? Okay, hang on. Let me move away from the Buffalon. Oh, shoot. Okay. Give me a second. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff I don't want to damage in this area. Let me come over here. This should be far enough away. Get rid of those guys real fast. A Thor's hammer spell. And of course, that's just my name for it. You can name your spells whatever you like. I just like to call it that because it's like big nasty AoE. You hit the ground, kind of like when Thor hits the ground and lightning, you know, knocks down all of his enemies, and yeah. So that's what I named it. And again, I got a bunch of stuff to put away. I'm getting a little bit of a collection of demon marks. I got 21 now. Nice. I don't see very many Fae, but I got a few of those as well. So. Alright, now I just gotta remember what tangent I'm on at this point. In fact, let's put those blocks of bone in there. What were we on to? I think we were trying to... Oh yeah, we're trying to multiply our nether scrap. Before we move on to some technology. Because we need to get our Applied Energistics system built today, because I'm doing that on stream. I've been saving it. I've been struggling with inventory management because I refuse to put that together off stream. So we're gonna get to that next. But first, I wanna do this nether scrap thing. See how difficult it's gonna be. So if we look at yeah, netherite. Oh, ancient debris. What am I doing? Debris, D-E-B-R-I-S. That's the easy way for me to find it. Ancient debris. We're actually looking at what we need to do this. So we're going to need a resonator. Hellfire forge, iron ingot, reinforced, well, any kind of stone, and demon will. That's no problem. We've got the demon will. We've got hopefully enough will, maybe. Let's find out. How much does this oh, there's two versions of this. I need that version, not the primitive version, I guess. I wonder how I guess you don't make the other one. You got to find it. Didn't have a recipe of any sort. Or maybe you got to upgrade this in some special way. But anyway, where's it at? 1200 will total. Ooh. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. We're gonna have to either go kill a bunch of things to get that will. Probably the nether would be the fastest way to do that. I thought I was like all prepared and didn't have to do a lot of grindy stuff on camera or on the stream, so didn't think that far ahead. Let's also look back to see what it takes to do this, which is the explosive powder or primitive explosive powder, gunpowder, and coal sand. Coal sand is flint and coal. That's easy enough. Gunpowder, can at least get that part done. What was it said? Coal. And I think I just needed 2 of those. And flint. 1 of those. And then we need we need a bunch of gunpowder. Gunpowder I've got. That's a decent amount of, so no worries there. And then it was in the alchemy table. So those plus that. That should get me the coal powder, or dust, or what was it called? Sand. Yes, sand. And then those plus those should get me the explosive powders. I am really curious about how these charges work. If we look here, we got shape charges, deforesters, controlled charge, and fungal charge. And I think some of these require coal sand. Probably would want to make the 8 at a time. Anyway, if I was going to make them. But yeah, we can make fungal charges, controlled charges, deforester charges, and just shaped charges, which is actually not that bad. Was it stone, sand, and cobblestone with charcoal gets me 8. And it doesn't even cost that much. I could probably make one of these and test it out. Maybe we'll do that real quick since it's relatively cheap. That is kind of cheap. So that plus some kind of stone plus, what was the other thing? Sand. And what was the last thing? Charcoal. Let's try this real quick. Since we're gonna have to go get a bunch of will anyway to progress the other thing. Throw that in there and let's make some of these charges. Test one of them off away from the base someplace. See how it works. Now I'm really curious. So another squirrel to chase. Alright, so we got explosive powder. I guess you gotta take the explosive powder. Oh, because it's a non-stacking item. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna let it go ahead and make up the some of these. Yeah, non-stacking. So that goes into there. And what? How dare you interrupt me in my own base? Get out of here, Pixie. Jeez. I don't even know what he was trying to do, but wasn't being very effective at it, I guess. Get my nether scrap back out. Where did I put that? Nether box? In the nether box. Now, I am like super tempted to test this out. I have seen a lot of various reports saying that this music disc is copyrighted, or if you play it on your stream, you'll get a copyright strike. Now, I have a feeling that's bogus, or that was a bunch of people or some slimy companies attempting to to slip it by you, but I don't know for sure. Super tempted to like throw it on in and let you guys hear it, because it's not bad. I mean, it's considerably better than some of the other music discs. We probably should put a music disc in. See, what's a good one out of the ones I got? Cat? I don't know. Which one? Here you go, guys. Anybody want to hear any of these? And if you say Pigstep, I will put it in just because I don't have this monetized anyway, so it's not like, and I will be happy to fight a copyright strike on that because I don't believe that it's copyrighted. In fact, I think I even seen an official response from Mojang saying that it's not, that you were allowed to use it on your streams. So again, I think it was just when it first came out, some people were trying to be slimy and claim copyright strikes on it when they didn't have that right. So let's put our debris in here. There goes the debris. Gonna give us the 3 shards, right? Yeah, there we go. Now, unfortunately, the only thing I can do would be to use this to resonate. If I put it back in there, is it gonna attempt to do anything? No, which is good. We'll put these away. I'm gonna grab out. We got plenty of those to use in the future. So on a tangent, we need to quickly go get a bunch of will, and probably, like I said, probably the best place to do that is in the nether, because plenty of targets there, And, well, they're demons, so they got lots of demon will. I think I get more demon will from killing, like, pigmen and stuff than I do from, like, overworld mobs. And it's kind of, let's say, 51, what is it? 51.69. Let me kill one dude. And one dude. Yeah, so it's like almost 10 demon will from one of these kills. So yeah, this will be a lot faster than, like, say, going to a dungeon and waiting for zombies to spawn or something like that. Now, if I had that proper if I had that mob spawner farm thing set up, which I will probably build off camera or off stream, because that'd be kind of boring. It's just me building a bunch of stuff. I'll show it to you working afterwards on a stream in the future, but oh, almost got him. There we go. Get him. But I don't think that would make a very interesting stream. Oh, dang it. I wanted to make the bagels. Breakfast is served. So you might hear some silence as I attempt to eat it. I don't have my camera on today because my hair and my beard are an absolute mess. And I totally forgot to plug it in before the stream, and then it became a problem. So I just we're doing without the cam. I haven't had anybody particularly asking for the cam, so yeah, until there's like a high demand for it, I think I'm gonna leave it off. Can I get you? You're a little far away here. I gotta get a little closer. There, I got him. Ah. I want that demon shard thing. Nice. Oh, what's this? Get him up in there. I didn't even notice this little cave before. I don't even have to go far from my portal, because if I just walk over there, they spawn over here, and then when I kill the ones over here, they'll spawn over there. How fast is this going? Not going quite as fast as I would like it to, but since I need like 1,000 or something. Sorry, little one, but you gotta go. I'm getting levels though, quickly. This is a good time for you guys to let me know what you want to see during this stream. We're definitely going to get to, like I said, making the Applied Energistics system. That's super high on the priority list. But if there's anything else in the pack, or questions about the pack, or how something works, this is the time to ask it as I eat my breakfast. Bacon. Feel free to yak all you want right now. Not because I'm a mouthful. If you can think of something to say.
Actually away from the computer at the moment.
He's probably making breakfast too, or a cup of coffee. Coffee. I still need to get my second cup today. I really like my coffee, but I gotta limit myself to 2 cups, otherwise I start getting a funny feeling in my head and the stomach. There was definitely a time that I could drink a whole pot. Not so much anymore.
Yeah.
Now over here you can see I was using my my wave break spell to clear out some area. Got a whole bunch of materials from over here. Hello. And this is one of the bastions that I kind of raided. I cut a few swaths through it while using that break spell as well.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm watching your stream.
Oh, good morning.
Hello.
Oh, good. Somebody else to fill in the silence while I eat.
Oh, no face cam? You got bedhead this morning?
Yes. Bed beard. I got bed beard. It's super curly and kind of all funky.
So I noticed some changes for the other stream later today. I went ahead and loaded everything in.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah. Because I added a new prefab, you will have to re-download the world again when you first log back into the server for 7 days. Alright, what are we up to here?
Hello, Dark. How are you? Okay, what is the point in the demon summoning ritual? Do I throw out the mobs of fire, the mode of fire?
The demon summoning ritual?
Once the demon appears, you hand it to. You just hold it and right-click the demon with it. And then he will do his thing, and that's the point where you need to have fire resistance.
Okay.
Make sure you take a potion of fire resistance, I guess. I have not done the demon route yet.
Once you're actually level 3, the Ember Glow bracelet works perfectly for that.
So the first time I played Mana and Artifice through, I did Fairy Faction, which is fun. It has some really awesome spells, especially if you like... I can definitely see Whisper really liking that confusion and the mind control.
Sure.
It seems to be... I think that's right up your alley.
There's a new version of that coming, too.
Oh, mind control?
Something.
Nice.
I'm not sure if it's actually going to be an update of mind control or if it's something else. But he showcased a spell that allows you to take over a mob and actually move it around.
Ooh. Actually, possession.
Yes, that would probably be it, yeah.
That'd be neat. It'd be kind of cool if there was like 3 different versions of that, you know, like the demons would be able to possess mobs. And the, I don't know what the Wizard Council would possess, but obviously the fairies would be able to possess passives and, yeah. That's just me speculating. I have no clue.
Like one spell to possess them all.
One spell, yeah, I assume, but probably what I'm saying would be too complicated anyway, or well, and less useful. That was hilarious. The little one looked down at his dude and was like, "You killed him," and then I killed him. Oh, do you suppose we have enough yet? I got about half as much as I need. I hate just running around doing this. It's kind of getting to be a boring bit of the stream, I suppose. But well, let's just get over here and get these demons. Come on, there we go. Oh, what's that? That's somebody's nether portal? Must be. Must be somebody's nether portal. Hello. I've seen you try to sneak up on me. And there's another nether portal there. That's the spawn one, so whose is that? Curious. I'm curious. Are you guys curious? Because I'm curious.
Which one's spawn? The one up here there?
That one is spawn right there. And then this is... Ouch. That was a long fall. It was a really long fall. Okay, let's get back up there. Boof myself. And get back up here. Okay, and then it's of course. Now the trick about getting through a wall like this is either to be able to quickly adjust your teleport or make sure that you're like the right distance from it to get through the wall. Oh, look at that. And there's like no way out. Or in. Interesting. Shall we go through and find out where it goes? I am super curious. Alright. We will wait in the nether though for people to sleep though, so we're not interrupting that.
Oh, I guess that means I need to jump in bed.
Yeah.
Thank you for pointing that out. I completely missed the message. I'm sure Dark is grateful to you for pointing it out as well.
Alright, now let's go through. Okay, there's where we're at. Middle of the desert. Nothing in sight. This looks like somebody activated a portal, that's all. No indicators of what it's for. But cool. Okay, well now we know what it is and where it's at. But between the amount of essence or will that I have in this gem and what I have at the base, let's go back real quick. Let's go back to the base and see if we've got enough. Oop, I always do that. And see if we got enough to I need to find a flat spot that's clear. See if we've got enough will to do the next part of this. Okay, put this back on my belt so I don't forget where it's at. Oops. It's not in there. Where is it at? It's in here? It is in there. Pretty sure that's not enough. So with a crystal in your hand, if you right click, it'll drain into the other crystals. Ooh, that is so close. I'm so close to having enough. I should have just stayed over there a few more moments. No, I'll put that back in there for now. Just stayed over there for a few more moments, I would have had it. Like, what? Like, maybe... yeah, 10 or 20 more kills. Alright, let's jump back over there real quick. Get that.
Yay! Everyone's home. Butters is home from the vet.
Yay.
Where'd it go? Yes, as you can see, you get high tier in Mana and Artifice, you become pretty powerful. And this is another reason why I call this not a hard pack, because you can get this level of power. In fact, that's why I added some of the things just to make it less monotonous once you get to this level of power, so there's still some challenge. Like the arachnons all over the place. if you didn't have that, there wouldn't be hardly anything that would be able to take you down, or even come close to taking you down. And of course, if I had even some of the better armor sets in the pack, they wouldn't have much of a chance either. Now, right now, with my current, with just the mage robes, I wouldn't want to go toe to toe with one. I'm not going to let it just beat on me anyway. And I tested, and with the spell maxed out on damage here, the arcane bolt here that I'm using, I can kill one of the arachnons with 4 hits. It takes 4 hits to kill them. Most vanilla mobs, I think actually all vanilla mobs, I haven't tested it with Enderman yet, so all the vanilla mobs I've tested so far are pretty much 1-hit kills with the maximum damage here. Alright, do we got enough yet? Yes, we totally have enough now. Alright, let's go finish this up. So whenever I get oh, well, I got a bunch of them. Whenever I get these golden swords, oh, I got a crossbow too. I want to hold on to that. I use those for spell components, although I've got a good... I don't know that I'm going to be needing to craft too many more spells. I've got most of them wrote at this point, and all the ones that I use on a regular basis. But anyway, what I was about to say is whenever I get all these golden swords, I like to throw them in through the arcane... the brimstone forge here for double the amount of ingots that I would get normally out of them, or nuggets, I mean. I guess ingots are ultimately what I get, because you get enough of them, you make them into ingots. Speaking of, we need to make some of those nuggets into ingots, because we picked up a bunch doing all those kills. A whole lot more rotten flesh and bones. Demon things. Up to 26. Gotta figure out what to do with those. Do you know what to do with those, Mark?
Do with what?
The marks.
Ritual of the Wandering Wizard. You trade them to the Wandering Trader for things from those other factions.
Ah, okay.
So you can get relics or... Well, I know you can get the relics. I'm not sure about the spells from the other factions, but yeah.
I'm not sure how else we would get them in single player, but the spells. Obviously on the server, we can just trade each other. I should have shut off one of these shape charters while I was over there. Nah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. The most important thing is that we need to make that resonator. That was in here. 2 of those things. Resonator. The resonate. Okay. Maybe I just do it like this. Use resonator. So some kind of stone and some kind of ingot. Some kind of stone, granite, some kind of ingot. Ooh, wonder if copper would work. Actually, I don't have that much copper. I wonder if zinc would work. I have tons of zinc because I think I have. Yeah, look at all that zinc. Got 29 blocks of zinc. Maybe I'll try the zinc first. Not that I'm short on iron, but I want to know. Does zinc work? Guess it helps if I put my thing in there. It does work. Zinc does work. Nice. Alright. Now we got the resonator. We can resonate the ancient debris. The ancient debris fragments, that is. And that's going to get us the gravel. And then the gravel, we need cutting fluid for. Oh, okay. Cutting fluid. All kinds of stuff. Oh, I do need more coal sand. I should have saved some of that coal sand. Okay, we'll make more coal sand. So, coal. Flint. Start with that in here. Oh, I do have a piece of coal sand left. Grab that out. Oh, is my blood network empty? Now, I could just right-click it to, you know, put some blood in it, but it's much more efficient to come up to the altar and use that to fill the blood orb. Well, for one, I've already got some blood in there. And I get a big bonus because of the Tranquility Altar and all of the self-sacrifice runes. So I can fill it up with a lot more efficiently this way. All right. Hopefully that's enough to do the crafting I want to do right this second. But let's get back down here real quick. Gonna get that ancient debris. All right, that. And the cutting fluid was gunpowder, redstone, charcoal sand, sugar, and the uncraftable potion and plant oil. Uh-oh, plant oil. Let's figure this one out real quick. Plant oil. So it's any of these things. And bone meal. So I need bone meal. This is not a problem. Those things are not a problem at all. So bone meal. Yeah, I probably don't need all that. Let's just do one bit of plant oil. Bone meal, and I think, what was it, like 3 beets or carrots? Was it 2 carrots? Oil, 3 carrots. I love that blink spell. If you know where you're going, and you know that there's a opening in the, you know, you can zap through walls, ceilings, everything. And yeah, it's just awesome. It's an awesome spell to have. Another one I highly recommend. So let's see. Okay, this doesn't have the kind of integration, so I can't just like click a plus over here. But 3 carrots and a bone meal will give me a plant oil. Plant oil, coal sand. What was the rest? Redstone, gunpowder, and sugar. And an uncraftable potion. There's a bit of a question as to what an uncraftable potion is.
It would be a water bottle.
Oh, I was ruined the surprise.
Oh,
but yeah,
sorry.
it is. No, it's okay. I'm teasing. But yeah, it's just a water bottle. I don't think it should say uncraftable. I think it should say uncrafted. But that's me. I just gotta remember where I put all my bottles. I know I had bottles. Bottles. There they are. Just fill 1 bottle up with water. And then gunpowder. What was the other thing I said? Redstone and sugar. And we've got the sugar, because that's another thing I need to show you guys. We haven't even got that far yet. Still working on the magic. We're gonna get over here to the Willy Wonka factory right there in a little bit, in a few moments. If you caught Whisper's stream yesterday, you probably got a little bit of a preview of the Willy Wonka factory. So sugar, gunpowder, redstone. What was the other thing? Water. There it goes. There it goes. There we go. Basic cutting fluid. Now I put that there. Oh, this guy go over there. Alright, let's go test this out. And then this goes in there. And there we go. We've got 2 netherite scrap. So we'll get a total of 6 netherite scrap per ancient debris. That's a pretty good return. So from 1 to 6. So 6 times doubling. Maximum in the pack. Now that we got that, we can combine that with some gold. I'm going to have to go mining for a bunch more of this, but we can now get our first piece of netherite. Ooh! Woohoo! Now, what all can we use this for? Now, the main thing I want this for is to make the nether pack. Because the nether pack has 6 rows of slots instead of 3. It's a big upgrade. So, of the backpacks in the pack, backpack packs? Back. In the back of the backpacks in the pack, the ender sack obviously just opens your nether chest, your ender chest. It's not a bad idea to use that because if you do die, you still have that stuff. Now I have it set in this pack to drop your backpack and all the items in it on the corpse. You can set it so that it, I think I do. I don't know, I haven't tested that. I haven't died since we added the new mod. Or have I? I don't remember now. Since we added this mod anyway. The backpack itself, just a basic backpack, leather with iron, that one only gives you 1 row. The rucksack is the next upgrade, which gives you 2 rows, which is made with rabbit hide. And then which is kind of funny because, you know, the rabbit hides are smaller, but it gives you a larger pack. Maybe it's because there's more space on the inside because you didn't use all that thick leather. I don't know. I don't know what the logic is.
It's harder to get.
Well, obviously that's the Minecraft logic. If we're using Minecraft logic, it's obvious. Those are harder to get, so it's a better item. And then again, same with the shulker pack. Harder to get item, so better backpack. This one gives you the 3 rows. That's the one I'm currently using. You get 3 rows. The nether pack is going to give me 6 rows. So it's double this one. It's the best one in the pack. Best backpack in the pack. Say that 3 times fast. Darkfire says his backpack is staying with him. Okay, I couldn't remember what I left that setting at. So that is the default setting?
Yes, it does. Okay,
cool. There you go, guys. So if you have your backpack on and you die, everything in your backpack stays with you. You're welcome. I'm not going to change it. I made that decision for some reason, and we're going to stick with it. Anyway, I'll put my netherite scrap in there now. Nice. We're moving right along. Progressing. And put my gunpowder back away. I want to try these charges out. Put this netherite away for now. Oh, I wanted to look at the other uses of this real quick. I can make a netherite chisel. Ooh. Well, I do like doing chisels and bits, which is in the pack. Haven't done any of that yet. This is also how you make the lodestone. If you want to bind yourself to a place in the nether. I doubt I would do that. I seriously doubt that I would ever use my netherite for a hopper.
Lodestone is actually just for tagging a compass too, so the compass will always point to that. All right.
Are you sure?
The respawn anchor is for respawning yourself in the nether or the end. Any dimension that's not the overworld, basically.
Where is the respawn anchor?
It doesn't use netherite.
Oh,
it uses crying obsidian.
Ah, there we go. That's the difference. You see, I'm not very up on that stuff because even I love the update. I haven't really had I never really used the items that are in it that much, other than to upgrade. Like in vanilla, I use the netherite to upgrade my tools and weapons, but in armor. But I don't really care about the respawn anchor or the lodestone at all. Although I will grant you that the lodestone would be a lot more useful in vanilla, where you don't have a map.
Oh, yes.
Oh, there we go. There's all the upgrades. I think it'd be pretty cool to have a Picarang and upgrade it. That would be nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Mining
what?
at a distance that retrieves everything right back to your inventory? Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Or killing that does the same? Oh, yeah.
All right. Lots of uses for it. Okay, what's next up on the agenda? Well, for one, let's pick this up and bring it with us. And let's go see what these shape charges do. I'm gonna go away from the base a little ways before we mess with one. Oh, hello. Oh, hang on. Just hold that thought, guys. I gotta get my Tartar gem back out because I want your essence. And you may have noticed that I did not get a debuff. I think I mentioned this on a previous stream, but you do not automatically suffer the debuff from killing one of them guys. To do a raid, you take an ominous banner and you burn it in the village that you want raided. So it's a lot more controlled in this pack. Okay, well, let's see. Where are we going to test this at? I don't need to go too far. Oh, I know. I got a test place. Yeah, I got levers and things in case it needs a redstone signal. Which I'm guessing that it's going to need a redstone signal. But we'll figure it out. So way over this way. There was a place that I was casting spells and testing things. Somewhere over here in the desert. The edge of the desert. Maybe it was in this biome here. It'll be quite yeah, there it is. So yeah, I was working with the sky spell. What is it called? Sky something or other. I'll tell you real quick. It is called, because where I had it wrote, there it is. Earth Sky. I was messing with the Earth Sky spell. Now the Earth Sky spell doesn't really do that much at once. I casted it many times to get that much of a chunk up in the air. But we can, oh, and then there's a cavern down here. We can drop down in here. Let's get our buff going again so you guys can see. And we'll just we'll test one of these. There you go. Oh, I guess I don't have to do anything special. Oh, that's easy. That's simple enough. So it's an alternative mining method. And then it just automatically lights after you put it down. Blows up, drops all the stones and stuff. There was ore there. Yeah, I got the ore. Okay. Cool. Okay, simple enough. Now we know. Now we know how it works. And it looks like it does a, what is that?
5 cube?
5 cube, yep. There we go.
That's pretty
cool.
decent.
Pretty decent, yeah. There are other versions of it. I don't know if the fungal version and the other things do anything different. I'll have to test that out, let you guys know next stream. But I do kind of want to move on. In fact, we'll just go ahead and put those in the tools box. And put the tools box back in the backpack. And we will, it's our ritual, if we can find an open area space here. Or clear some grass. There's some grass. There we go. back to the base. All right. Enough of these magic tangents. Let's talk about the Willy Wonka factory, the chocolate factory. So we come over here. I set this up to be pretty much independent. It's all running off of that windmill, wind turbine, whatever. The one thing. It's all by itself. I don't have anything else on here other than chocolate related stuff. So all this is to make chocolate. We got a cow. He's in captivity. He's getting poked. And he'll get poked with that bucket whenever that bucket empties out. Now, the bucket will stay on the grate item drain until it empties, and then it'll come over here to the depot. And then this mechanical arm will take and pick up the bucket and put it back into the deployer, which will then milk the cow. So we got an endless supply of milk, which feeds over here to a spout where we can apply milk to, say, apply milk to bread, make sweet rolls. So it's not just chocolate. In a update, the next update to the pack is going to include a recipe for bottles on here, so you can fill milk bottles and use those for other recipes that require milk bottles. I don't know what else. What else can we so let's look at the recipe here and then look at usages here. Or usages here. No, back up. We click usages here. Oh, maybe if I hit the right button. Hit the U button instead of the R button. Usages. There we go. So with the milk, we can make chocolate. Chocolate and apparently I can make builder's tea? Oh, I didn't know about that. Oh, I did kind of know about that. So that's the two things we can make from milk in the mixer. And then we can make sweet rolls and we can fill buckets for now. So there'll be more things coming here. But only bottles that I can think of. Maybe more things than that, but we'll see. We'll be adding recipes as the pack, as updates come, you know, more little tweaky recipes. I'm pretty happy with the mod. Recipes. Gotta have your recipes. You know, them wascally recipes?
Yeah. Sorry, I was AFK.
That's all right.
And I came in and you just said recipes.
Yeah. I had something in my teeth. Bacon. I had bacon in my teeth.
Oh, bacon. Well, that's acceptable because it's bacon.
So, chocolate, sugar, milk in the mixer makes chocolate. No, well, cocoa. Cocoa beans, sugar, milk. Sorry. Cocoa beans, sugar, and milk. And we talked about how we get the milk. Get milk is that way. We're going to turn this on here in a minute. I've got to fire up the blaze burner. And we've got to have room to do that because right now my chocolate tank is full. It's completely full of chocolate. I've got two ways to use the chocolate. I can use it through the spout, which will allow me to do things like grab some, not a tomato. I'm not going to chocolate cover a tomato, which will allow me to do things like make chocolate covered berries, make chocolate pies, and I think I'm going to make buckets of chocolate that way. So we look at chocolate. Now right here, go usages. And the fluid spout, we can make chocolate pies, chocolate glazed berries, and we'll get a bucket of chocolate out of there. We can get that bucket of chocolate and place it in the world too, and swim in it. You ever want to swim in chocolate? Well, we can do that. We can make that happen. So now I got chocolate berries, chocolate covered berries, yummy. Chocolate covered berries and sweet rolls. I'm going to be on a sugar high. Let's grab a chocolate bar to go with that. Bar of chocolate. And again, usages. That is just, this is pretty much the only recipe for that. You put the liquid chocolate in there. It creates 4 bars of chocolate per 1 bucket of chocolate. And then that's why I got this valve right here, so I can just keep making chocolate bars. I can open this valve up and I can make a whole bunch of chocolate bars. But what I want to do with that chocolate, so I can clear some space in my inventory, is I want to grab somewhere here. Wait, is it in? Oh, I know where it's at. I want to grab my Amidron tablet. So occasionally I like to look in here to make sure I've got the same number of things. So I've got 3 more things that I can eat before I need to switch to my other lunchbox. And that'll keep all my buffs up. The Amidron tablet is down here on the charging station, staying charged. Nice. And then we're going to come up here. Right now, I think I have it set to the honey tank. Ooh, I don't even think I mentioned or talked about the honey tank. It was even set up last stream, I just didn't get to it. So here's another squirrel. I'll run over here and show you another tangent. So we got the hives in there. Those are some of the hives from Buzzier bees. That's why they're the different wood type. But you can hear the bees if you listen. Hear the buzzing in there. They're making honey, and they're making lots of it. And you can see I've got a tank of honey here. That is because the more recent update to create. Oh, I need a block. Yeah, a piece of cobblestone will work. The more recent update to create allows you to pump out honey directly from the beehives. So you don't have to do the vanilla automation. You can just pump it straight into a tank. And then whenever I need to bottle it, I've got a spout right there filled with the honey from the tank. And I've got this big reservoir of honey that I can build up. And then this is also its own little system, all running off of a campfire. So I just got a campfire underneath a fan and a few cogs to make all this work. And that's all it really needs. It doesn't need to work particularly fast. And then whenever I need bottles of honey, I can just throw bottles on there. The spout will fill them up. But right now I've got the Amidrone set to this tank so that I can sell that honey to the Amidrone. And that is not an offer that it comes up every time. So right now it is currently not. Oh, it is being offered. So I can do this and I can sell a bunch of honey. I can in fact sell quite a lot of honey because the tank is so full. I'm going to go ahead and sell 32 buckets of honey. Place that order. Now, you can see that I have the top corner of the tank. You have to select one of the top layers of the tank when you do that, or it won't be able to work. I tried doing it from the bottom. It needs to have the top. And I don't know if you caught it. The drone swooped in, collected that 32 buckets of honey. And you see now there's less honey in there. And if I go up to the chest where I've got the item location set, the item location's the red. Oh, there goes the drone. He just made my delivery of emeralds. And you can see now I had like a little less than half, or a little more than half a stack. I just sold a half a stack's worth of honey, and now I've got a little more than a stack. So yeah, easy way to get emeralds, or one easy way to get emeralds using the Amidrone. But now I want to sell off my chocolate. So I'm going to switch out over to this tank. Remember, got to use one of the top layers. And if I reopen it and come down to where the chocolate was, it was buying chocolate. It was buying chocolate. Yeah, there it is. Chocolate. Now it does take 2 buckets of chocolate to get 1 emerald. But let's just sell off a bunch of chocolate too. I'm sure that I've got 32 buckets of it in there. Because each layer of that tank, that 2x2 tank, is 32 buckets. I've got 64 buckets in that tank right now. Place that order. We're going to get a bunch more emeralds. Maybe we'll even catch him flying in to take the chocolate. Since this one's out. Oh, there he is. Yeah, oh no, did he take all the chocolate? I guess that is 2 layers of that was the whole tank. Sold the whole tank of chocolate. And that's okay, because I wanted to make some more chocolate anyway. That's fine, but we need to fill up the... Need to give fuel to the thing. To the thing? To the guy. We'll give him a block of coal. Why not? We've got a ton of coal. And I'm getting a lot of coal because I go over to the nether and I'm going to be hunting wither skeletons, and that's going to give me a whole lot more coal, so... Not concerned about saving my coal at this point. So give him some coal. He'll fire up. And you'll see this starts working. Mixing the chocolate. Chocolate will get pumped out and into this tank. And then if I open this valve, I gotta shift click, open the valve. This will then fill up with chocolate as well so that we can make more chocolate bars. It won't make another chocolate bar until I remove this chocolate bar. So every time I remove a chocolate bar, this will press out another chocolate bar. But the interesting part here is how we're feeding the sugar and cocoa beans in using the weighted ejector. So I've got the weighted ejector being fed with an omnidirectional hopper in round robin mode. So it'll give it one cocoa bean, one sugar, one cocoa bean, one sugar. So that there's always the same amount of cocoa beans and sugar going into the basin because it needs 1 and 1. That combined with the milk that is being pumped in. And now that the milk is being used up, we can actually watch that happen, maybe? What happened here? Did we get messed up somehow? Oh, there it goes. It's happening. Oops. So milk gets pumped in, Arm picks it up, puts it in there, milk happens again, etc, 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 and it's an endless cycle. So there we go, there's the chocolate factory. A lot more compact than I probably needed to make it. Oh shoot. Let's just run to our bed because I hear them. I don't even want to mess with them. I don't want to accidentally kill my cow. So we'll just jump in the bed for a second. That will clear them. And then we'll come back out here and just zap them to death. Come on, there you go. Zap those guys. That's a precision strike. Oh, are we actually going to do the sleep thing? Is everybody going to do it? I'll run back to the bed if everybody's going to do it.
Sure. Oops, I got booted out of bed.
Oh, somebody advanced the day from night. Somebody cast a spell. They attacked the darkness.
Magic
would
missile
probably be
to
Darkfire.
Yeah, it would be Darkfire. Now that I know he's got that ritual.
Down caving. Well, not so much caving as, cherry picking all the Certus quartz I can find.
Nice. Alright, I'm gonna put those away, put the chocolate bars in there. That up there with the arrows. Ominous banner. I've got plenty of ominous banners now. Put the cobblestone away and that. Iron ore, just cleaning up my inventory real quick before we move on to the next thing, which I think we're at the point of working on the Applied Energistics system, right? Have we gotten that far? I think so. And I was going to just go ahead and reload my sugar and cocoa real quick. You get a lot more sugar out of your sugar cane if you throw it through the crusher. Pro tip there. Sugar. Now I got a stack of sugar and a stack of cocoa that I can then load into the omnidirectional hopper to continue making more chocolate. Because we need to fill our tank back up. Well, we don't need to, but I'd like to have it filled back up. That's a half a stack of emeralds whenever I need it. And then put that sugar. That'll work. Okay, bread in here. Okay, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have a time. I don't think we're gonna have time to get into advanced Pneumatic Craft stuff, though I do want to quickly just mention I have been using the Pneumatic Craft stuff quite a bit actually. I have reversed the pressure on the pressure chamber and made it a vacuum chamber using the vacuum pump, and then that allows.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. And it does suck now, yes, very well. Sucks so good. It sucks so hard that that I can pull enchantments off of items. So if you throw a a blank book into a vacuum chamber. It's just a pressure chamber with reverse pressure. If you throw a blank book and an enchanted item, it will remove that enchantment from the item and then output a stripped item and a book with one of the enchantments on it. So if it has multiple enchantments, you get each one available from the item on an individual book. Yep. So, yep, there we go. That's
one
a
per
way.
Cycle, random enchantment selected.
Yep. So everybody was like, "Oh, we need a way to do this. We need a way to do this," and I totally forgot about it. But like a long time ago, when I did actually get into Pneumatic Craft pretty heavily, I had told Nacht about it, and then Nacht remembered and then reminded me that this is a thing. And it's in our pack, and I didn't even realize it, and I didn't even have to add another mod to get that functionality. I was kind of like, I kind of do miss Bibliocraft for that. That doesn't matter. We don't need that. We got this is just as good. Or, well, maybe not.
Well, Bibliocraft allowed us to duplicate the enchanted books, so.
Yeah, it was that was a little too cheap.
It was some other mod that allowed us to strip them off for, but
anyway, we got that functionality in this pack too now.
Yep.
And further testing on the thermal compressor, it is working just fine. There is a bug with the visuals of the interface. So, but if I this has also been reported and it's going to be fixed. So you see the west, I think it's the west side, the north side are being swapped in the interface. So technically it is the two opposite sides, and if we look at the pressure being generated, it's generating pressure normally the way it should. So it's totally a visual bug. It's functioning just fine. And now that will build up pressure as I want. I'm actually going to turn it off because I don't need to be wasting my flint and steel because I'm not really using it for anything other than charging the Amazon tablet at the moment. And we've got to get into oil production, plastic, all that other stuff. That's going to be in a future stream. Today I need to get my Applied Energistics system working. Got to get that going. All right, so let's think about this. We've got our presses. So the first thing we need to do is make an inscriber. Problem with that, inscriber is going to need power. We can go ahead and build this, which is going to take the pure flux crystals. And that's not a big deal. We just need, and we might as well go ahead and make as much of those as we can. Pure flux crystals, because we got like almost a stack of charged quartz. Charged Certus. Certus, and then we're going to need almost a stack of redstone. And then almost a stack of nether quartz. And then what else do we need? We're going to need some sticky pistons, so we might need to make some slime balls. So for that, slime balls, I think there's a couple recipes for these in the pack. Other than, getting them from slime. I can mix dough with lime dye. The way I'll probably go. So do I have wheat up here? I don't have wheat per se, but I do have hay bales. Give me the wheat. We'll throw the wheat through the crushing wheels. Will give me some flour. A block of coal really lets that cook for a long time. The chocolate factory is still running. It's good. We want to fill that tank back up. Throw the flour under the washer here. We got the washer and the I guess that would be the cooker. Not exactly, because it doesn't cook food. Smelter. Washer and smelter. Yeah, we got the dough. Back inside to make the lime dye. And the dye barrel here. I've got plenty of green, plenty of white. Come on. Make of the lime. No? Oh, there it goes. Okay, it's just slight lag. Nope. I guess I needed one more. What else can I use this for? Can I use it for anything other than slime balls and bread? No, that's literally it. I need to fix that. That needs to have more recipes. I totally think pasta should be able to be made from dough. Oh, I can't cook there. There's no campfire there. Wait, do I have a campfire over here somewhere? Well, okay.
We discussed pasta through the rolling mill.
We did, and I didn't get to that. I have to
through the rolling mill.
I have to look up how to add that in the JEI, or crack into the jar file and figure it out that way. If it's not, that'd probably be the fastest, easiest way, technically, or
yep,
for me anyway. I need some water to throw this in. Water. Bucket of water. I mean, I could throw it in the puddle right here, but and to get a puddle of water, I'm going to need to take my boots off, because otherwise it'll just freeze whenever I make a puddle of water. But I can't quite reach that. I got that water all covered up. I suppose I could remove the stone cutter. That would work too. Yeah, just remove the stone cutter. Put it there for now. Alright, that's good. Now I can just throw these in the water. In a second, it'll make a whole bunch of... What? Why do your thing? There it goes. Yep. Did I get all of it? I did get it all. Okay. That's strange. Oh, I see. I got some of the other back. Curtis, nether, redstone. Go. I want all of it. All the crystal, all the fluix. There we go. Now we got all the fluix. Except I want to put this back over there, because if I don't have the water covered up and I have my boots on, it freezes, and then I don't have an infinite water source. So we'll cover it up, so we keep our infinite water source. I hear lots of clicking coming from you, Whisper.
Moi?
Yeah.
Yes. I am excavating another room in the mountain. I'm going to build inward. And I uncovered another underwater pond. So I'm going to convert it into a room. So for once, my base is going to be very asymmetrical, organic.
Ah. I'm enjoying that myself right now. Yep.
Yeah, I've uncovered a new pond, so I'm going to convert it into another room.
Oh, that's going to be your garden, right? Your rice
one
garden?
of these rooms. Yeah.
Rice is good.
Yep. Like this one over here, was another pond that I filled, and then I uncovered this cave. Ow.
Nice.
Which led to an elaborate cave system.
Nice. Yep, this goes under the giant cave network under our collective, under the mountain.
It's freaking cool.
Yes. Pretty nice. Ooh. Looks like you got a plan, at least. I've got a semblance of a plan. A little bit. How's this doing for eggs? Just giving you a good... Oh, yeah, you got eggs. Lots of eggs. Cool.
Yeah, that's for both of us.
Yep. I will definitely utilize that, because eggs are good. They're good. You can cook a bunch of different things with them.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, like I said, diversity is the spice of life. Literally, in this pack. See, I got two more eats here. 1 and 2. Now if I open it, everything should be at 7. So I just switch to the other lunchbox now, and we're good. Wait. In-game mess just happens. But on video, it's so relaxing to see an organized or mostly empty inventory. Yes, yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah. Yeah, I try to keep my stuff pretty well organized. Or at least cleared up, at least while I'm trying to do the stream. Yeah, well, the other nice thing is I've got my backpack for carrying stuff. I've got my reinforced chest in my backpack to carry more stuff. And then if all that runs out, let me switch over to my spellbook here. If all that runs out, is it here? Do I have it here? I don't have the spell. Break, projectile, fire damage. Oh, I thought I actually had Animus. No. I thought I had made that spell. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. No, that's Earth Sky. Maybe I didn't make the spell. I know I made a rift spell. I just gotta find it now. Relative weakness, night vision, entangle. Nope. Low fall. Maybe it's in here. Oh, there it is. My rift spell. And if all those run out, I can open a rift, which has 6 more inventory spaces. I haven't even used this yet, so. In fact, I should probably switch this out for the rift spell. One of these should be the rift spell. Divination's pretty useful. I don't cast that very often though. Probably could switch that one out and put the divination one in my backpack instead of the rift spell, because the rift spell in the backpack doesn't sound to me to be quite as useful as having it on my bar available. So yeah, I've got a way to carry a lot of stuff, basically. And I didn't even talk about that guy down there. I said I was going to talk about that guy, and I totally spaced on it when I got back from the nether. But this is another way I could potentially move some items. Now, right now, he only has a saddle, so I can ride him. And we do the F5 thing here. Boy, you can't even hardly see him. He's so big. So big. But yeah, I can ride this guy around. And he can also have an inventory, right? I just gotta get the
large storage is a good one.
Yeah, the large storage if I want to use them for moving items. Now, if I want to use them for moving groups of people, I can get the player saddle too. So, which could be fun.
When you say player saddle, I think riding on players, using other players as mounts.
Yeah, that could be fun too, but I don't see that being a mod. Somehow I feel like that would
mount your friends.
Mount your friends, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't sound quite right, especially for
for a kids game.
It's supposed to be a family-friendly game.
Family, yeah. Yeah. Somebody's gonna make that, Mount your friends. Oh goodness. All right, let us put this arcane bolt away so that I'm not constantly just shooting bolts into the air while we're trying to do other things. So if you are watching the stream and you haven't hit that like button, you should probably give it a little gentle caress. Especially if you're liking the video. So moving right along. We got the Fluix crystal. Except I'm skipping over something. Let's put this away because I'm skipping over some serious, which is the need for power. We need what is it called at additions? There it is.
Alternator.
So we need this guy, an alternator. This is going to let us generate some power. We could make a big reactor, but I don't want something that I have to keep continuously, or could keep going and finding ores to put in, to fuel it. I don't want to have to keep finding fuel. I want an endless supply of fuel or a renewable source of energy, and this is going to be the way to go. So to do that, we're going to need to get out our mechanic crafters. Get out our mechanic crafters here. They're down here. And set up some stuff. And we're also going to need to make a rolling machine. I don't think I've done that yet, so let's just do that before we get too far here. Because the alternator requires copper spools and capacitors and gold spools. And those are all crafted, well, that one's not. But the spools are definitely crafted using copper wire, which requires the rolling machine. Excuse me. Pick up there. And gold wire, same thing, using the rolling machine. So, we need a rolling machine, is what I'm getting at. Let's grab all the materials out to craft that. Craft that up. Oh, I need iron sheets. Iron sheets. Once we got the rolling machine, what's in-game message? Okay, if that runs out, you're recording player and yeah. Oh no. Yeah. I'm careful not to stack too many things into one place. I believe the rift is not stored in your player data, and that's why I only carry one of those boxes in my backpack. So I don't carry more than one reinforced chest in my backpack just to avoid player data corruption. Also, my how did you Orcaria? I don't know. Oricana, thank you. My Oricana, maybe that's Ocarina. That's what I was trying to spit out there. Words, English. English. Oh. My Ocarina. Let me say it a few more times so I actually remember. My Ocarina is currently set to track my Buffalon. So if I am away from my base, like really far away, and I decide I want my Buffalon there with me, I can use my Ocarina to summon the Buffalon to me from anywhere. Which is pretty awesome. So that's part of Dude Where's My Horse. Two other main things that Dude Where's My Horse adds is a saddle recipe. So I removed my really easy saddle recipe for their saddle recipe, which does involve some iron ingots, but I think that's fair. I still think that's fair. And then the other super awesome thing that Dude Where's My Horse adds is the ability for horses to swim. So you don't get kicked off your horse for going across the river or whatever. The horse will swim across the river in this pack. So that is nice. All right, rolling machine. There we go, rolling machine. Yet. Now the problem with the rolling machine is it does take a lot of I always want to just say torque, but you know, see, as soon as I added that, everything froze up.
Stress units.
Stress units, okay.
I don't know why the mod developer doesn't call it torque. To me, it's
Because then there's these certain expectations about how things actually function, and that's really difficult to actually code into Minecraft properly.
Yes, so because it's not torque, it really isn't. Yeah, torque would be dependent upon revolution and stuff like that, and would change depending on. Yeah, so no, it's not torque. I just want to call it that because it's rotating, and in real life, when you rotate something with power, it's torque. But it's stress units because you're converting from rotational speed and torque. So the stress units kind of combine rotation and torque together into an abstract, and that's being super simplified about it. So I'm going to remove these crushing wheels. I mean, I could get into the physics of it all day, but you guys don't come here to listen to me talk about physics, I don't think. At least I don't think that's why. If you do, let me know. We can talk about physics. And then I'm going to put that there, and we're going to do some rolling. fact, I can even see if we can. Here. Nope, nope. I guess 64x was as close as high as we could go. Yeah, that's as fast as that's going to go on our system with our other stuff on here. I am seriously tempted not to knock that down just because I feel like I'm cheating right now. So those should not be working in the latest update of Create. They should require 8 sails each. Now, because I had this system activated before we updated the mod, and it's remained active since then, it will continue to stay active until they are turned off and I attempt to turn them back on. Not going to do that.
Cheaty power.
All it would make me do is make a bunch more sails.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not like I would do anything different. It would just have 8 sails instead of 1 on each, and that's not that hard. So I don't feel like I don't feel like a big cheat. Just just a really really tiny, like flea size cheat. So back to getting the wires. We need a bunch of copper wire. So how much copper do we have is the question. I've got a bunch of copper ore. I've got a little bit of copper ingots. Do we have any copper ore in here? We do not. But let's go throw this pile of copper that I... Oops.
Mm-hmm.
You seen that, huh? Go
Great
throw this
going,
pile of copper through these crushing wheels that I just, were here the whole time.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna go throw them into the into the brimstone forge. And then I'm gonna go get me a cup of coffee because A, I need something to drink. My throat's getting a little raw. And B, I haven't had my second cup yet. So we go. Got almost a full stack out of that bit of copper. And then throwing it in here will double that, and I will get almost 2 stacks total. I'll be right back, guys. Let me switch this over to the be right back screen so you guys know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness. Yep.
I am taking advantage that Land changed the recipe for the white concrete for clay
Uh-huh.
because that's one of my favorite materials, vanilla materials to build with.
That's actually my custom recipe.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I like it, and I'm going to take advantage of it.
Made a lot more sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than just, sand and gravel with dye to get your colored concrete powder. This way you make the white concrete powder, and then you can dye any of the concrete powders any other color.
Yes.
Let me back up there. Just went on a mining expedition with the divination spell for the very first time. Came back with just over 2 stacks of Certus quartz.
Oh,
4,
nice.
because I took Silk Touch with me.
Very nice. See? Problem solved. Alright, let me get back to the live stream, back to the screen. Thank you guys for keeping them entertained.
Yeah, I was commenting about how he changed the recipe for the white concrete because that's my favorite vanilla material to build with, so I'm going to use that.
Yep, that was one of the recipes included in Nox Data Core. The data pack. One of the data packs I'm using.
Yep. Also came back with 25 diamond ore. And a pile of Yellorium ore as well.
Ooh, nice.
Or Yellorite. But yeah.
Space Wolf wishes he could summon his Buffalon to commute from work.
That'd be cool. And if someone ticks you off for tailgating you, you just have your Buffalon just back up onto the bumper of the car behind him and just sit and use his pure weight to just break the guy's suspension.
Yeah. Jeez.
There you go.
Let's throw
No, I'm not
16.
evil, no.
Nah.
Okay.
And the Buffalon would probably use it as a good back scratcher. Rub, 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 rub,
Well,
rub,
except
rub.
that if he's sitting on it, it's not his back he's going to be scratching.
It's still his backside. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Fair.
Alright. Let's roll some wire.
Yeah, when I was really little, my mom had horses. And one of the horses got lazy and decided to do exactly that. Just back up to the station wagon and just plop her butt on it.
Horses definitely have a personality.
And
Oh, yeah.
to rub it in, just do a little shake to the side, just to scratch that little itch that she couldn't get. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I need all that much copper. Let's drop that down. Yeah, we'll just do 20. And I need some, while that's cooking, I need some spools. Spools, empty spools, iron sheets, and nuggets. Ugh. Iron sheets and nuggets. Oh. Nuggets. Spools. Oh, I guess that gives me 16 per. I don't need to make a ton of them. That's pretty fair. For like 2 iron ingots and 1 nugget, you get a 16 spools. So.
Yep.
Doubt I'll need more than 16. Or at least not for today's purposes. Let's see, how are we doing on time? Well, we are over time already, and that's okay. We're going to just keep on going. Press it on. Because I am doing this on the stream. So, yeah, we're already at our 2-hour mark. Normally this stream only lasts about 2 hours, so at this point I would normally be wrapping it up and saying goodbye and, you know, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell and all that other fun stuff. So we'll just kind of give you that little hint, nudge, nudge at this point, and then we're going to press on to get some technology made. So, because we spent so much time on the, you know, going over all the magic and talking about the chocolate factory, and I built that on another stream, so I didn't feel like I needed to recover the or talk about. I think I did. Sure, I made that on another stream. Yes, I did. But I didn't think I needed to talk about the farm again. So just waiting for the copper. Okay, you done with the copper? You done with the copper? Good. And then we can put this away. Maybe. Hopefully, I won't need that again for a bit. Because I need to have my crushing wheels up and running. Next thing we're gonna need is a stack of. Well, we're gonna need a whole windmill and thing set up for this because I don't want to. You know what? I am gonna need those crushing wheels off of there because. Now that I think about it, I need the stress units to be able to do the crafting of the stuff. Alright, we'll just remove these temporarily so we have the stress units available. Then I will build off of that. Yeah, well, I will build off of that one for the crafting units. Maybe that might be too high of a. Oh, that's right. I did have a large large cog down here. I was like, why do I have this randomly placed large cog? Now I remember. It was because I needed a slower rotation to be able to do the crafting without overstressing the system. That was down here, placed off of this wheel. Based off of that wheel. It's kind of slow, but it will get the job done. Maybe I could go faster. If I put it there, probably could go faster. If I put it there, it's just slightly faster, it's fine. We can look at, well, okay, all right, so end goal here is to make an alternator and an accumulator, and then be able to connect them up and power our Applied Energistics systems. So the alternator is going to require all this, copper spools, all this can be crafted except for the iron rod. Ah, are you kidding me? Need to make iron rods with a rolling machine. Oh, yeah. Can we just put that there and have it work? Yes, we can. Good. Wow. And how many iron rods am I gonna need? All right, let's look at the recipes here again. So there's a capacitor that does not take any iron rods. Connectors, that takes copper rods. So I need copper rods and iron rods. And I probably want a few connectors. That's only one recipe for one. I get 2 per ingot. And then what was the other thing? The alternator only takes an iron rod. So I'm going to have like an iron rod floating around that I'm never probably going to use. Maybe I'll make 2 alternators at some point. Alright, well, nope. 1 iron ingot. And 2 copper ingots, maybe? 2? Maybe 4. They'll probably want a few connectors. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I need that many connectors because I don't have that many things that actually use that power. But I'll make a few just so I have them in the future in case. Toss that through. Is this gold rod used for anything while we got? No, it's not. And the brass rod, no use yet. So just the iron and copper rods have a current function. Got the iron, and then go for copper ingots at that. Ah, missed. Gotta kind of have to hit the top of it. There it goes. Alright, now while that's working its way out, let's figure out this recipe for, well, let's start with the accumulator, the alternator. So 3 by 5 with 1 extra at the top. 3, 4, 5, 3. Ooh, is that gonna work? Got this gear in the way. Not to go down one, probably. Got 1 at the top, and then we'll just we'll remove a row here of stuff in this crafting grid. Come on, there we go. 2, 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh, we're overstressed. Oh, nice. Okay, that's done. And if I pick that back up, cool. Not overstressed anymore. Good. And then we want the output someplace like well, actually it doesn't matter. Come on. One click, one. Okay, push everything to the middle. Okay, that one needs to be rotated. There we go. Everything to the middle and down, and it'll pop out down there. Okay, good. All right, we're doing good. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get this done. So, and then since I popped this out of the ground, let's find a place over here. And oops, what did I just cast? Oh, my buff spell. Okay, that's okay. Come on, there we go. Copper spools. Let's make a bunch of those. And then gold spools. Make a few of those. There we go. We have some gold wire left over, but that's okay. When we use these for actually doing connections, we get the spool back, so we'll be able to rewind it with this other gold wire. We're probably going to use the gold wire for our connections once we actually get the power generation going. Alright, so the other thing we're going to need is these capacitors, which is a bunch of, iron, zinc, and copper sheets. Oof. Iron, zinc, and copper sheets. And I think we need a few of those. So let's see here. Redstone, we'll do uncompress some of that. Make some redstone torches because it takes a bunch of those. Rosewood. Rosewood sticks. Okay, bunch of torches. Then let's see, we need 2 and then 8 total of these, so like 16 sheets of iron, 8 sheets of zinc, 8 sheets of copper minimum. And I don't really want to have a ton of this left over, but I do use a lot of iron sheets, so we'll just go ahead and do a bunch of iron sheets. And what did I say? 8 and 8 of copper and zinc. I already have the copper sheets. I just need 8 zinc. 8 zinc sheets. 1, 2, 3, 8. That and that. Bonk. Cresco bonk. Now we can make our 8 capacitors for the 2 things we were crafting. What are the other things we might need? We might need a brass casing, an electron tube, and I think we got all the rest of that. A bunch more iron sheets, which I think we got a few. We might have to make a few more iron sheets, we'll see. Oh. And chat just cut out on me, so let me refresh that. That's funny. Space says he's been subbed since crash landing, so he can't help me increase my sub numbers. Oh, no worries, but that's awesome. That's awesome. I appreciate it. I do really appreciate it. But what was I about to do? I need to make some of these too. Some nether bricks. I can make those. Oh, I don't have any more slime balls. I do have the slime balls. Never mind. I do have the slime ball. Nether bricks. I think I have nether bricks ready to go. I do. There we go. Means I can go ahead and make all of these that I want, which is apparently 8 is what I want. Now, there was something else I came over here for. Now I forget what it was. Was it? Ah, yeah, the brass casing. Well, that's what it was. Brass casing. Guess I only really need one of those. This one doesn't require a casing, right? No, it does not. Which is the one we're working on first. So, it was iron sheets on the outside edges. An andesite alloy in the top. Copper, rod, gold. Okay, I think I got it. Copper in a helmet shape. A rod in the middle. Capacitors down there. And oh, I forgot. Ah, the gold bowl in the bottom. There we go. Here, it's crafting.
Yay.
We're going to have a power system and Applied Energistics before the end of the stream. I swear it.
You won't believe this huge andesite deposit I found.
Oh yeah, it comes in pretty big deposits.
Yes.
Yeah, whenever you go to start doing some of this crafting like this, it doesn't take long before your inventory is like jammed. Alright, now we can do this one. Which will be... I need to remove that. Move that one, and then just put one there and one there. Make this. Yep, that's all there is to that. That's all I needed to change. So we go... Are you kidding me on the stress? One extra Mechanic Crafter. Stop the system. Okay, we'll just temporarily remove the press here. Oh, now I'm out of inventory. Let me clear my inventory a little bit. Just a little bit. Just clean it up a little bit. I don't need seeds. No seeds. Get out of here, seeds. Brass can get put away, and nether bricks can get put away. Put this gold away for now. I don't need that iron rod, probably. Definitely don't need a piece of stone in my inventory randomly. The slime balls away for now. Get a little bit of space. Don't need these nuggets, and bowls can get put away. Okay. And the bucket of water can go in there. Nope. Darkfire's sleeping?
I don't have my sleeping bag. I'm out in the open.
Oh. Or maybe he's just jumping in. Oh, he's trying to clear the rain. Yeah. I'm down for sleeping if you can get to... You didn't bring your sleep bag? What's wrong with you?
No, because I expected to have an inventory full of goodies, which I do.
Man,
Where's your
towel
backpack?
and your sleeping bag. You should always have these things.
Yes.
No.
And your backpack.
My backpack's full. I was actually thinking about, hey, how about I hit up for another backpack?
Or a better backpack.
Well, I do have rucksacks for sale via Amazon.
How much?
Nope. He's not sleeping now anyway. He gave up. He gave up on you. Fail. You failed. You failed him.
I did not know.
12 iron ore for those ones.
Sure.
Yeah, I hope that maybe it'll just spontaneously start working. the trade system. That's a bummer. But I did let them know, and they are working on a fix. Ah, I need a tube.
Yep.
They are checking into it. So yeah, when I am in pack development mode, like I am currently, I do actively post bug reports on, you know, for mods that are in the pack and stuff. So I try to help make it better, help make everything better. Was just one, right? Oh yeah, it's just one. Gonna get over here and I need like two. That would suck. Okay, and then casing in the middle, right? Capacitors down the sides. And site alloy there. What's it? Iron sheets alongside. Oh, brass sheets. Ooh, oh, brass sheets. Of course I don't have brass sheets. Do I have enough brass sheets made though? No, I do not. Do I have enough brass to make all the brass sheets I need? Better question. Where'd it go? There we go. I need 6 total. I've got 3. And I just took the press down, so we'll have to put the mechanical press back up. Take down the mixer. That goes there. Take down the mixer. I think one of the things I'm going to do off stream, for something for me to do off stream, is I'm going to replace these over here with a whole system using the power, making with a kelp farm and what do they call that? The flywheel. Flywheel. What's the other part of that?
Furnace engine.
Furnace engine and flywheel. Okay, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to use the furnace engine flywheel for powering the Applied Energistics system, because I'd like that to just be continuous without having to worry about anything else. So I'm fine with having another one of these turbines like that sitting up someplace. But brass casings. Get these in so this can start crafting. There we go. Then we can tear this down and put our system back together. There it is. Accumulator. Which is going to basically be my battery for the whole Applied Energistics power system and stuff. That's interesting. Jeez. Those were still being powered even though they weren't connected. That was weird. Alright, and then we'll remove that wheel too. That does not need to be there. Snap? What are we snapping? Beans?
Okay,
Snap beans?
my home point is magenta. Spawn is purple. I get them mixed up. I was heading towards spawn.
Oh,
Oops.
well, you can hide one, or the other.
Mm-hmm.
You right click on it, hide it. That way you don't, see it on your radar.
Mm-hmm. I'm just a derp.
You know. I can only help so much. It only works if you take the advice.
No.
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 I know, you're a masochist.
Mm-hmm.
Can't stand cheaty power. It's not cheaty power. That's how the mod works.
Don't look at his windmills then.
Yeah, don't look at the wind. Don't look at these windmills. That one is correct over there with the mod the way it currently is.
Yeah. Just don't look at the row of tiny windmills.
Oh, I think he was talking about the Mechanic Crafters still.
I know. It's still spinning after they were disconnected.
Yeah, that's a bug. So I think that's also a known issue, so I don't need to report it. But now we need to get a windmill bearing, and wind, and make more sails. Stone and turntable. Turntable is a slab, and I need a piece of stone. So that and that will get to a turntable. That and that and that will get me my windmill bearing. There we go. Nice. Now, one other thing, or couple other things. 7, 8. Will that get me a whole bunch of sticks? Yes, good. Because we need to make a stack of sail frames. So with the update and how things work, I think the maximum sail power that you can get off of one windmill bearing is actually 2 stacks of sail. Whoa, a little bit of a weird lag there. There's actually 2 stacks of these connected up, but I like this. I like that pattern. I might do it upside down though. Thinking maybe, where do I want to put this? I need a place to put it. And then run the power down to the Applied Energistics system. Oh, I don't know. This is a good question. Where do we put it? I could put it over here. I could put it up on the mountain up top here. We could put it at the top of the chimney and run it down through there. Power down through this hole. Whee! There's a cooking pot down there. You just barely see it. Because this is not even being used for anything at this point. So maybe this would be the best place to put it. Maybe this would be the best place to put it. So if we, oops. I want to do it. There we go. So if we start here and put the wind. Okay. Gonna be difficult on me, huh? Alright. I got a wrench for that. Rotate that. We start here, we put the windmill bearing right there to start with. And then we come under here. And I'm just gonna connect this. Ooh, do I want to connect it directly to the alternator? I don't. I want to make maximum rotation out of this. So we need a couple more bits. Let me get those real quick. So we'll need. Now I could put the windmill sideways at the top there. Ooh, maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I will do that because I got my large cog. The thing I need is a rotational control thing. Do I have one of those? I've even got one ready to go. It's almost like I planned this. It's almost like I planned this. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. Because we'll just go straight off of that into the power generator. So, okay, let's actually pick this up then. So we'll pick that up. We will put it right out here at the very edge. And we'll make a big pinwheel style turbine for this one, I think. Yeah, we'll do pinwheel style out here. And maybe even... Do I want it to come out a little ways? Like if I put a shaft there and then, you know, maybe even come out one. No, I don't even need to come out that far. Just one is good. And then we can use this dirt for scaffold for temporary. Although I've got scaffold in my backpack if I want to use actual scaffold. We'll put that there, and then the not there. Yeah. Oops. Dang it. Ouch. I fall down. Oh
no.
Nah, it doesn't. I'm good. It doesn't hurt that bad. Go up this way. Actually, can I teleport to the top of the scaffolding? Can. Guess I didn't even go up. Oh man, this is really high. Unfortunately, the height does not affect how these work. I kind of wish it did, but you know. I keep casting my buff. I'll work on something to like make this look like it's attached to the mountain later. For right now, we just need it to be functional. So that there. Then we'll go straight on to the power. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. And then straight on to the accumulator. Oh goodness, rotate you. Can you not rotate? Is this only... Oh, okay, that's interesting. Well, in that case... That's annoying. Maybe I do want... maybe I do want the thing. Gearbox to turn it and rotate it, because I don't think, yeah, the accumulator doesn't seem to have it pretty much only has one way of facing.
I thought that speed controller worked the other way. Took from the side to output to the top gear.
No, I don't think so. Maybe it can work that way. I've never tried to work. That's not generally how it works though. It takes from the top gear and then outputs to the sides. Or takes power from the top and outputs to the side. But it might work both ways.
Rotation speed controllers relay rotation from their axis to a large cogwheel above them.
Oh, well, I guess it does work both ways. Okay, so we could do it the other way. Well, let's try that. With that,
speed can be configured. No, it just goes to the output above, it looks like.
No, I definitely works both directions. Though I don't know that I like that. Either way, it doesn't matter because I need to. I still need to rotate
Can
the
you
things.
take the speed on the side there? Can you set that to negative so that it spins
Oh,
the bottom faster than?
yeah, you can set it to whatever you want. Well, okay. Well, let me show you over here how I have my other one set up. Like I said, obviously it works both ways if that's the way it's written. But you see this one here.
Okay. Yep.
Going into the power's coming into the top, and then the output is to the sides. I think it just detects which side the power is coming in from, and then multiplies that power, or converts that power or speed to whatever speed you want on the other sides. I like doing it this way because I get 2 outputs instead of 1 output.
Yeah.
So generally, I like doing it that way. But what I need is a gear or a gearbox thing. Gear thing? Gear shift? No. Ooh, I'm running low on cogs. Small cogs. That means it's time to make some buttons. Buttons. Recipe. Cogs. Go. There we go. Oh, and then I need a... Probably gonna need... Nope, not brass. Do I have andesite casings? Am I out of andesite casings? I seem to be out of andesite casings. Dang it. Gearbox. Andesite casings, planks and logs. Planks and logs. And gearbox, go. Ooh, what did I just put in there that I didn't mean to? I put something in here I didn't mean to. No, copper, those things right there, connectors. I think. I don't need these anymore. Copper wire, because I'm going to be using the gold wire for the connection. Okay. Back up here again. So yeah, there we go. We learned something new today, or at least I did. What? How did you get up here, horse? How? Where? Where'd you come from? You're not my horse? That's so strange. I wonder how I got up here. Just like teleport up here? That was weird. Alright, I'm gonna do it like this, like I was gonna do in the first place. No, not that. There we go, like that. And then maybe I will just we'll do one shaft over this way so that it doesn't look so cramped. And like that. And then the alternator on top of that. Accumulator on top of that. And I think the white is the output, right? The little white one's the output. We'll figure it out. If it's not the white one, it's the other one. Yeah, a lot of clearance on the hillside there. Huh? So that's why I was thinking it would look good as a pinwheel. But I'll drop down here a little bit so that I can get a scaffold up and actually work on it. And this guy, you just need to die. Ah. Oh, I should have been out one more. There we go. We'll go out one more just to have a little safety. There we go. That's better. So the first one has to be sideways like that. And then subsequent ones can be... Well, I'll place them here and here like this. And then I will rotate them. I can. There we go. No.
Hey,
Ew.
can I ask you guys a question?
Yes, but not get an
Never.
answer.
Well, in the market for a name tag, is anyone offering to trade one?
You'll just come grab one out of my box over here.
You sure?
Stick your fingers in my box and grab it.
Oh, okay.
You can
If you
also
want to
just
get
craft
that
them.
personal.
They do have a crafting recipe as well.
Yeah, or that. Yeah, if you need one, just grab one. I've got a few, and I get them all the time out of the dungeon, so, and other places, and craftable, like you said. No worries. All right, so then we can do this. That's not what I want. Get rid of you. Make a circle to start with, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 1. Oops. 2. Oh, is that? Oopsies. Okay. All right. I get it. You gotta go out this way first, then up. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. And that. 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3. Can I get the last one? 4. Yep, there we go. Should be in the rosewood box, I think. Do you need me to come show you where it's at?
Rosewood, okay. That narrows
Or-
it down.
It's the one that's off down by the. Oh, I can't even remember what. It might not even be rosewood. Let me just come down and show you where it's at.
Okay.
This one? Oh, it is rosewood. Ah, haha, I was right. I remembered correctly.
Yep.
Some name tags
By
in
the
there.
way, my fiance is waving hi.
Hey.
Hello.
They say hi back. Hmm.
Can I make it to the top of that? Oh, that was a nice teleport. 2, 3, and 4. There we go. And then let's see, I've got 39 left. Oh, I got an odd number. Let's okay. Well, we'll go 4. 4. We'll just increase these sides. 2, 3. See what's going on here. 2, 6. I think that's right. Yes. Gonna have to get some more of these, or figure out some more into this pattern. I mean, that's pretty good. Ah! Keep falling down. Ah, and then I fall down further. Jeez. Okay. Here, let me get these real quick. Pick up that scaffolding. Teleport back up here. I mean, it doesn't need to be complicated, I suppose. I just want to keep it symmetrical. I got 15 left. I got 1. Ah! How many times can I fall off the mountain? The answer is infinite a number of times.
Okay, I'm back.
I fell down my chimney hole.
Oh, Landstryder go down the hole.
Yep. Okadoke. Over to the scaffold. Find the bottom. One more top. This side, right? Yes. Then we'll do there, there, there. Got left 7 left. Ooh, I know. Like this, and then I'll rotate this. Maybe I should make my platform slightly bigger to stand on. Try that again. That's better. Maybe I won't back off of it as easily now. Okay. Alright. Rotate that. And I'll just do 2. Rotate these. Go. I got 4 left. 1, 2, 3, and okay. I don't think that probably look ridiculous, but you know, whatever. It uses up the entire stack, and it's barely symmetrical. Over that way, real quick. We can now turn that on, and it's totally rotating the wrong way. There we go. Yeah, I feel that's better.
I'm in a cow mosh pit.
Cow pit?
Cow mosh pit.
And we go to 256. Yes, we can go maximum rotation on that. Nice. Full power. Full power to the alternator. Very, very good. Go down and pick those up now. I don't really want. They're not terribly valuable, but string, you know, string's slightly valuable. And how much ended up in that tree? That tree. Jeez. My teleport aim is starting to really suck. But it doesn't look like there's any in that tree, so I think we're good. Cat. Anyway, I could just check here. Oh, I'm definitely short a bunch. So there's some somewhere that I didn't pick up. I don't know. Guess I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Like I said, it's not. They're not scaffold. It's not terribly valuable. Can we make it daytime? We can. I'm gonna have to put some more chalk in that ritual bag soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, back up here to check on our power system.
Okay.
All right, now I can use my probe settings, so I can see actually how much power it's generating, and it is generating a decent amount of power, so good. The alternator I can't get any info on, though. I need the actual mod items for that. Even then, I'm not sure that I can get very much. I just know that it's getting maximum rotation, so it's making the most power that it possibly can from it. from this windmill, and since there's nothing else on the system, I don't gotta worry about it overstressing for any reason. There's the other scaffold, I think. Some of it. A piece of scaffold. Oh well. A piece. More down there somewhere. Don't see it. Oh well, like I said, doesn't matter. Scaffold doesn't matter that much. The main thing is that we get our power system working, which pretty much is. That's pretty much it for the power system. Now we just need connectors to go down through this hole. And I think these only can go like 16 blocks. I want to go from there to like maybe there. And need the gold wire. There to there. Connect a wire. Yeah, it is the white one that is the output, right? Hang on, I can check that on JEI, I think.
Yes.
Thank you. And then from there, I want to see if I can go all the way down. Can I get past that? Can't go past that little... Oh, there we go. I'm past it. How far down here can we go? Go all the way to the bottom? Nope, too long. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. So we'll have to break, we'll have to like knock our way down through there, and then was it 16 blocks is the maximum distance for a wire, I think?
Not a clue on that one.
Okay. I thought I remember reading that somewhere, or that's in the config. Might be in the config. Let's see here. We'll go about halfway. And then we'll put a connector. Let's see, can I reach that from here? Or can I do that? Are selected, okay. We're back up. Connect. Too long, really? And we'll try there. Too long, okay. There. Erg. Teleport back. There. Oh, there we go. There's our distance. Whatever that is, that's the maximum length. Because that was too long and that wasn't. Okay. And now we know. So remove that, remove that. Probably gonna need one more in between here and the very bottom. Maybe not. That nope, too long. Okay. There. Oh, let's just do it one at a time again, like I did a second ago. Too long. Okay. More. Let's remove these two since we know those are too long. Oh, off to the side a little bit. Too long. Seriously. I should count that. I don't know. We'll just keep going one at a time until we get it. Oop, nope. There. Want the middle one. Go to there. It can. Okay, there we go. That's our length. Target that other one. Target that one. There we go. Got it. Okay, and then I will maybe put my accumulator right there, or that not the accumulator, but the power acceptor there when I get that made. Ooh, almost there, guys. We've almost got the beginnings of an Applied Energistics system. We've got power set up. We just need to now use that power to power our Applied Energistics system. So Power acceptor, is that what it's called? But we go acceptor. Energy acceptor, that's what it's called. And I think it's, oh, I need quartz glass for that. So quartz or Certus dust. I have some Certus dust ready to go, although I feel like I should use nether quartz dust, although I don't have as much nether quartz as I thought I did. What do I use it all for? Is it up in here? Not up in there. Apparently I used a lot of nether quartz for something. And I need to go mining for some more nether quartz. But I have some Certus quartz on me, and I have glass. We can make the quartz glass that we need for this. Might as well go ahead and get a little bit of it. And then I just need iron. Iron. Inventory is getting all jammed up again. And then I need my fluid crystals. Some of those. Our power acceptor. The next thing we're going to need is some cable. We're definitely going to need a lot of cable, so we might as well get that going. And that's quartz fiber. Of course, I need more quartz dust. Berg. Seem to have a surplus of Certus. I hate to use the Certus for that, though. Except I don't want to. Also, don't want to go get a bunch more nether quartz right this moment either, because I'm trying to like wrap this up soon. Actually, have something functioning before the end of the stream. So when I come back and I have a massive Applied Energistics system, be like, you didn't show any of that. Not that anybody ever complains about that I know of. I'll use the nether quartz for fluix. Ah, thank you. That's what I used all that nether quartz. You're right. That's where it went. My my stack, almost a full stack of it. Yeah, that's right. I don't remember now, but thank you for reminding me. And old glass. The other thing I need. This. Please tell me I got more glass someplace ready to go. I do. Good. Okay. Cool. And then
nothing.
No, don't want to use the Certus. I want to use just the nether quartz. Go ahead and make a bunch of quartz fiber. There we go. And then I'm only going to make like a little bit of this right now because I want to save the fluix crystals to make the... what else we can put away? We can put away all of this stuff for the time being because we're done with all that for now. Because now we're on to actually making this stuff. I'm so specific with my terms. Jeez.
You're a real techie.
Real technical talker, you know. Speak that jargon, you know. What did I... That doesn't go in there. How? I did have andesite casings, maybe. Were they in there the whole time? I don't know. Must have put them in there. Yeah, they were. I accidentally put them away at some point into that box. Didn't mean to.
For anybody facepalming right now, please note the rating of OB for Oblivious.
Hey, Wise! Well, at least you have arrived for some of the interesting bits. Normally we would be wrapped up. Yeah, OB for Oblivious, yes. We would normally be wrapping it up a little sooner than this, but we're progressing on. Okay, I guess I did need one more wire and one more connector. We can do that. Get that last little distance there. Tearing it up. You're tearing it up. What's that one do? What's that from? Make it advanced pressure tubes. Oh, nice. You've really progressed. Really progressed in Pneumatic Craft. That'll have to wait until another.
Done anything?
Shame on you.
I even have a pneumatic helmet.
Nice.
Heck, I'd even have a full pneumatic suit if I had the leather for the basic suit.
Okay. I think next we need the press. Press? Is that what it's called? No. What called Inscriber? That's what it is. Inscriber. So 2 pistons, some iron, and my pure flux. I'm just gonna do 1 for now. 2 pistons, redstone, wood, cobblestone, and iron. 1, 2. Start with 2. Make them sticky. And more iron. Alright, getting there. Inscriber. Woohoo! Got the Inscriber. Now I could power it directly from that, but I'm going to use my quartz. Get it down here kind of closer to the ground. About there. So that I can then place it like that. And then I can use a quartz wrench. Wrench, I believe, is like this. Yes. Quartz wrench, and then I can rotate this so that I can access different sides, and that will make it easier for me to kind of sort of automate it, kind of sort of, with some hoppers. I have hoppers? Yeah, hoppers. So I can hopper in and hopper out. And then that will allow me to make a bunch of... where's my presses? Presses are over here, right? Yeah, there we go. So, calculation, logic. First thing we're going to need to do is silicon. So, open that. We're going to... Nope. Need to rotate it because that immediately pulled out of there. That's not what I want to do. Hit you again. Down in there. That's better. Not pulling out, at least. Don't know if that's pushing into the right side or not, but we need silicon. Here, I could. Did I fix that? Oh, no, we talked about that. It's for the next update to change the crushing wheel thing. Silicon. I could swear that there should. What happened? Did I lose those other rest? Oh, it wasn't silicon. Okay. It's the dust to make the silicon. This stuff. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I did not do that. That's part of the next update. So I could either do glass through the crushing wheels to get me a little bit of silicon, or I could just cook the nether quartz dust or some Certus quartz dust to get some silicon. In fact, yeah, we'll do that. I don't feel like Certus quartz is all that hard to get, especially now that we got the divination spell. Pretty easy, in fact. Does Modpack have a way to grow pure Certus seeds without risking clear tag? What? Clear lag? What?
Clear lag is a plugin that a lot of bucket and sponge servers use that every configurable amount of time removes all floating items. No,
Oh,
it doesn't, unfortunately.
no. And yeah, we just don't use that because no reason to.
Yeah.
Especially in the newer versions of Minecraft.
That's something that the server admin needs to have discussed with them.
Yeah,
Is on any pack that doesn't have something like that, you need to have those settings set so that it's not, a risk people have to take.
this pack is 116.5. So the most latest version, basically. It's very difficult to get me to go backwards on versions.
Yep.
Let's leave it at that. Okay, and if I cook it through here, at least I'll get double the amount of silicon. Very difficult to get me to go backwards on versions. Okay, so we got a little bit of silicon. All right, let me see if I put it in here. Does it go to the right place? If I put it into the top, does it go to the right place? Yes, there we go. That looks like it works. And then it gets pulled out. Yes. Okay, cool.
And that's because you've got your thing turned sideways.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Because to pull out, I need to. Well, unless I use the omnidirectional hopper, I need to rotate this a particular way.
No.
Yeah,
I was extracting from the bottom face. Actually, my extractors were extracting from any face. It didn't matter.
Well, extractors work differently than hoppers. Extractors go in and be like, oh, this is the output slot. I'm going to take out of that.
Gotcha.
So hoppers are sided specific. Yeah, this is the difference between advanced automation and rudimentary automation. But now that I can do this, and I've got some silicon things going, I've got some stuff going. Let's check on time. Yeah, if I want to have any time between now and the 7-day stream, I need to wrap this up right about now. Yep. No problem, Wise. We actually got to 12 concurrent viewers today. Nice. I just happened to see that as I was tabbed out looking at the time. Sweet. If you haven't hit that like button by now, please do so. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to help out the channel. And ring that bell if you want to know when I'm going to be streaming again. But that is going to be in less than an hour. We will be back with some 7 Days to Die. Knock and Whisper will be joining me, and I am going to see if I can't get Riles from the Riles Plus mod to join us on the server. We'll see. That's probably a remote possibility, but I'm going to attempt. We should also be joined by Blame, I think, and if he hasn't fallen asleep already. But till then, guys, I will catch you later.